I'm trying to get myself positioned right where I can see this little thing. I was like, I'm gonna have to stand up and do that, which I may end up standing up anyway.
Yeah, I understand that. Already got a couple people watching.
Good deal. I'm
Lets
sure
you
my
know how
mother's
many's
one of
watching
them.
here. Lets you know the quality of the stream.
All right.
How long we've been on. So
So on the you said on the Facebook page there'll be a link to the YouTube.
there is already. I
Okay.
just put it there.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah, there is a link.
Right. Cell service is terrible around
It
here.
is. Now I'm getting text messages, text only out. Photos are not sending.
Yeah.
So yeah, my wife was like, "Are you there?" And I said, "I texted you and said I was there, but okay." All right, I'm gonna start some music, and then we're gonna go ahead and go into. Welcome in, everybody. We are getting ready for the start of tonight's action. It is 6:42 tip off. Do you hear that? You can tell the last thing I did was basketball.
Hey, it's the first game of the season.
I got Ted Martin, and he is sitting here next to us tonight. Ted Martin, the Hall of Fame quarterback for the Vikings, 1993.
Checks in the mail.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And I will just kind of go ahead and do a spoiler alert here. We will be doing a tribute to Mr. Keenan, and that last name, Lucky, Keenan Lucky. We will be doing a tribute for him. I know he played on the same team as Mr. Martin. We'll do that at halftime. And so we are getting ready for the start of tonight's action. Now, what I'm going to do first is, some of you may not have seen this. It's been months ago. This is the first game for your head coach of the Humboldt Vikings as the coach. This is Mr. Pettigrew, who is coaching your Humboldt Vikings tonight. This is his introduction at the Humboldt High School. We're going to
I'd like to say I am very excited for this opportunity that has been afforded to me. Uh, we have to understand one thing in life. When you work hard and when you never quit, you don't get up in the morning and quit on yourself. You have a chance to achieve goals that you have set in front of yourself. You have a chance to accomplish those goals. Now, my job here at Humboldt High School is to lead this football program. And I've been successful as a football coach. I've been successful as a football player. But my legacy is not your legacy. It's time for you guys to leave a legacy. So, I would say this: success is all about how hard you want to work. How hard are you willing to work? Champions work very hard. And I ask you guys, when you show up to this facility, that you are willing and you are accepting and you are embracing the hard work that we will put you guys through. It's not to be mean to you. It's not to be selfish. It's not because we're in authority figure and we just want to work your butts off. We want to win, and we want you guys to be winners. That would carry on later in life, when you become adults, when you become fathers, when you become young men in the community, it will make you responsible. It will make you winners. It will make your family proud of you. I know my family's proud of me. I don't even have to ask them that. I know they're proud of me. And it brings me joy to make them proud. Now, I know I am familiar with at least 2 of you guys. I coached them in my former, as a former head coach of Milan High School. I coached those guys, and that's the last time I'm gonna say that name. Milan High School. That's it. I am a Humboldt Viking, and I am proud to be a Humboldt Viking. And I want you guys to be proud to be Humboldt Vikings. And I just ask that you guys, I'm going to say it again, when you come to work, come to work. This is all business. We can play, we can cut up after we finish our work. I don't mind you having fun, but let's have fun and work hard. Because we have a mountain to climb, and we're at the bottom of it right now. And I expect to get to the top. Now, I'm not a big time talker. I don't speak a lot, but I will show you how hard I'm willing to work. I'm going to pour it out to you. And I want you to hold me accountable for it, as I hold you accountable for everything that you do. Everything. That means at home. That means in the community. That means in walking the halls of the school. That means sitting in the classroom. You guys are students first. You're not athlete, then student. You're students first. And because of your students first, we're going to hold you accountable. This coaching staff is going to hold you accountable. It makes no sense for an athlete to be the best on the field, and when it comes time for them to take that next step to the collegiate step, they cannot go to college because they don't have the grades. That's on the coaching staff. That's our responsibility. But I cannot do the work for you. Be willing to work.
And that was Coach Pettigrew right there. As you see right now, it is an empty field. We are getting ready for the start of your Humboldt Vikings playing against the Grace Christian Academy Lions. And I'll tell you what, Ted, a nice campus here. Maybe the football field is a little different and a little non-conventional, but I'll tell you what, I made a wrong turn, got to see the entire campus, and it's beautiful.
It is a very nice campus. It's not the easiest place to get to, but
right.
You know, once you get here, it's kind of hidden back in the middle of the trees.
That's right.
And very, very interesting setup. But I love the food trucks.
Yes.
Up there. That's a good idea.
Yes, it is.
But yeah, field looks in great condition.
Going to be a great night for football.
It is. It's not, you would think in August this is going to be burning hot, which it was before the sun finally went down behind the trees to our left over here.
Yeah.
But once that went down, I think we're good to go. It doesn't feel that bad at all.
Now, do you expect a lot of cramping opening game? Is that kind of the norm?
It is. I mean, you've been doing a lot of practicing, and hopefully, during those practices you've been able to, figure out how much fluids you do need.
Sure.
But I mean, when you get to the first game, obviously you got a lot of nerves.
Yes, sir.
Things like that. So you may not think about drinking enough water.
Yeah.
So
that's where your coaching staff comes in.
That's where the coaching staff and your trainers and things like that, come into play. And but it's just more about the first game jitters.
That's
so
right.
That's just part of it.
That's right. And we got a lot. You mentioned that training staff. We have a trainer that travels with us, Mr. Clayton Parker with West Tennessee Sports and Rehab.
I saw him down there a while ago.
Appreciate him making that trip. He got to ride in that nice bus on the way up here. It was not a school bus this time. It was a chartered bus because they were coming a long ways.
I thought I saw that over there. Yeah.
So we'll talk some more here in just a moment. I was able to catch a moment with Coach Pettigrew earlier yesterday, and we talked tonight. Our interviewing Coach Pettigrew before this game tonight. Big night opener tonight, Coach Pettigrew, and I'm going to give you a chance. George said something about it before. I know this game was kind of a late addition to your schedule. Right. I'll let you kind of explain to Viking News on Demand and those watching tonight what took place there.
I mean, the thing that took place is, new coach coming in, if the schedule doesn't get made in hurry, it's hard to schedule games.
Sure.
Hard to schedule games, and we had teams like Alcoa calling us, Oakland calling us. I was not going to play. Our kids were not going to play them. So,
no.
when Grace Christian Academy called and wanted to play, I mean, it was an opponent that was worthy of playing.
Sure.
So, I mean, yeah, absolutely. We wanted to play a week opening, and God blessed us with one.
Is this a school that's about our size?
They are.
Okay, so it's a Christian school, but it is a school about our size, and so we're looking forward to this game tonight. Now, TSSAA kind of looks at anything less than 10 games as kind of an advantage, and so I think that was another kind of some pressure being put on us to add some more games.
Right.
Is there another game hopefully going to get added to the schedule?
With everything happening with COVID,
yes, sir.
Anything can happen.
Sure.
I'm not going to say no.
Right.
Right now, I just don't have anyone else that's calling on to play on the days that we're open.
Okay, so now, we look at a roster. I looked at a roster today. These numbers are looking very good. We look good on paper. How's everything translating to the field? I know it's a new offense. A lot of things they're learning.
You have your up days and your down days, but I mean, with anything that you build, you're gonna have some bumps and bruises.
Yes, sir.
So I mean, I'm very pleased with the effort that our guys are displaying and the commitment that they're displaying.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Yeah. Excellent. Starting quarterback McCurry, and you've got some. How many returning players do you have? I think it's a really young team this year, isn't it?
We do have a really young team. I mean, we do have some returning players. As far as how many we have, they were young last year.
That's right.
That's right. We had a bunch of freshmen who were playing last year. So I mean, it's a heavy sophomore and freshman class still that's going to play tomorrow. But we do have some key seniors that are going to take the field tomorrow, and I'm excited about it.
That is awesome. I know one of those seniors. I've watched this young man grow throughout the last, I would say, really took some big strides the last couple of years. On your line, Mr. Willis. And I know there's others that we could throw out here tonight. And we're looking forward to senior night, being able to spotlight those. And we're going to coordinate with Coach, being able to even get those young men on the camera with us throughout the season. And we're excited about this. Viking sponsors, we're going to be showing those here periodically. You've been watching film. I have too. Thank you for getting me on the huddle, by the way. I've been watching film on this team. What is something that stands out to you? I'm going to go offense and defense.
Of course, I'm a defensive guy.
Okay.
I mean, the thing that stands out with this team, the quarterback gets the ball out of his hand in the air.
Yeah.
I mean, they dink and donkey all the way down the field, and they throw the screen very well.
Yes.
And the way they set it up is pretty clever.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we got to be in the right spots, and we got to make sure we're taking care of our responsibility.
Yes, sir. And that's the thing that I heard right at the very beginning was that when I talked to people from Franklin, that's the first thing they mentioned was that quarterback. Mm-hmm. They said he is really, really good, and you got to watch him. So looking at their defense, what stood out to you about their defense that you're a defensive-minded guy?
How scrappy they are. I mean,
really?
You got that team. It's not a lot of plays you don't see 11 around the ball.
Yeah.
They run to the ball. So I mean, that's how you coach defense anyway, and that's what they're supposed to do. I'm pretty sure their coaches are teaching them that way.
Right.
So.
Any coach has obviously goals. I'm not going to ask you to throw this out here today, but what's kind of been your mantra to this team this year? I know you got to rally this team together. They ended the season really well, so you're coming into something where the mood is good. What's kind of been your message to the team to get us into this season?
I mean, the message of the team is take care of us. I mean, if we play our best ball, I'll take our chances.
Yes, sir.
So, I mean, it's all about what we do and how we prepare and how we transition there from the practice field to the game field.
All right. Thank you so much, Coach. Look forward to doing this every week.
Mm-hmm. All right.
All right.
How y'all feeling? Like a bike. How y'all feeling? Like a bike. All I can call in. Today. I'm going to have a great attitude. Today. I'm going to give great effort. Today.
Field, the home of the varsity football team at Grace Christian Academy. We ask that you would please rise and remove your hats as we start the evening in a word of prayer, followed by the national anthem, sung by Caroline Collins and William Brown. Father, we pause for a moment tonight before the start of this football game to say thank you for the gifts and the talents of our student athletes. We thank you for the gift that they are to our families. We thank you for the coaches and the men that mentor these young men, both in football and in life. Father, we ask that you would pour out on this field and these players and the participants tonight blessings of health and safety. Father, we ask for a fantastic evening watching these young men work using the gifts and talents that you've given to them. Father, we ask for the officials and the fans and all of us that we could show Christ-like attitudes in everything that we say and do tonight. Father, and most importantly, we say thank you for your Son and for his gift on the cross and the salvation that he brings to us. Please bless this evening. Please let us have a fantastic night. In your name we pray. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Wow. I tell you what, if that's how this evening's going to start,
That was good.
my goodness.
Yeah, it's different when they're standing right next to you doing it.
Ain't
too,
that
so.
the truth?
That was
We
good.
love it. Well, we want to say thank you to all of our sponsors. We have got a lot of sponsors this year. And so they are going out onto the field, and we're going to put those sponsors up on the screen for you right now. 1 Tennessee, Baskerville Funeral Home, Bradley Owens for Gibson County General Sessions Judge, Centennial Bank, high school class of 93. Ted may know a little something about that. Humboldt Chronicle, Lynn Auto Repair, Mr. Ralph and Miss Camille Jones, Tyson Foods, and the Viking Booster Club. Now you're seeing happen right here on the middle of the field. You will see how that they are going to do the coin toss. And I am getting here our scoreboard on the screen for you. And we're going to do our best to keep that up for you. It may be a little hard to read. Just bear with me. We're going to do our best, folks, to make this happen and keep this updated, okay? So we're putting that scoreboard up there for you now. Obviously, we're in the first quarter. The Vikings and the Lions taking a game here in Franklin, Tennessee. And, Ted, it has just turned off to be a beautiful evening tonight.
Yes, it's very nice. The humidity went somewhere, but I don't care where as long as it stays away.
That's the truth. That rain, I was kind of worried it would make it really good and humid for us, but it's really not too bad.
No, I think we might get lucky with the rain.
That's right. Drove through quite a bit on 840, and they had a wreck on I-40 just, well, let's see. I-40, they had a wreck. It might have been right about 172, maybe a little bit before that, but other than that, pretty easy travels in here. And so, as we mentioned earlier, it is going to be Coach Pettigrew's first game as the head coach, and we are excited about this new era in Viking football. Your starting quarterback for your Vikings tonight is going to be Jaquari McCurry. Your starting tailback will be Michael Jones. Also getting some help from Keaton Johnson. Wide receivers, you have Ty Hodge, Casey Curry, Kendrick Taylor Jr., and also some offensive help also coming from Kylan Johnson. And right here in front of us tonight is the team. What a job this coaching staff has done with just getting the morale up. It's been a long time, Ted, since I've really felt like this team wanted to be on the field, if I can say that. You know, it's just they got a little taste of victory last year. You can tell they're trying to carry it into this year.
I tell you, that goes a long way. You know, when you get into a habit of losing games, you can get obviously very dejected.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's not good for your confidence. So, you know, when, like you said, when you get that taste of winning, it gives you a whole new attitude, and it just gives you that edge that you need.
We give honor to Coach Ballard, who knew from the get-go. I remember some of my early talks with Coach Ballard, Ted, and he would tell me, Seth, this isn't going to be a lifetime appointment. I'm here for a season. And, you know, I have to say hats off to Coach Ballard for understanding that season had ended.
Yeah,
and it was time to move on.
He inherited a tough situation, and you know, he did good with the guys. So
He did.
You know, yeah, like you said, hats off to him for you know, for all of his hard work. And
that's not slamming any coaches before him. We've had some great coaches in the history. You know, I was hearing him talking on Jackson Sports Radio this week, mentioning Mr. Poteet. And also, you know, the great from Milan came over and coached a year in Humboldt.
He did. You go back to when I was playing, you know, we had Coach Fuchs, and you know, we had Coach Kane came back for a second stint here my senior year. So there's been some good coaches through this program.
So Humboldt is going to be kicking it off first, and doing the kickoff duties is going to be Mr. Shivers. No, number 79 is doing the kickoff duties. That is Epperson. They are resetting the clock because it's still showing double zeros, or triple zeros rather. Once we get that going, we will be set. All right, so there's the whistle. So that means we should be going very, very soon. Here it is. It's going to be received from the 20. Got it out to the 25, and he's going to shake one tackler. He's still on his feet on the sideline. Going to get pushed out right here in front of us. That's number 79, Epperson, with the tackle or push out. Cade Clark with the return for Grace Christian.
Pretty good return to start the game out, but got to buck up on defense now.
That's right. All right, so now we need a big defensive stop, and I look at some of these linemen, and I think, my goodness, I never was that big at that age, I can tell you.
Some big boys.
Yeah, that's the truth. Got to watch this quarterback. Number 7, going to throw it right side, got it completed. Oh, missed tackle, but he ain't going anywhere, boys.
Now there's flag down, too, in the backfield.
Did they hit the quarterback late?
I didn't see it. I was following the ball, but hopefully that was a hold.
Yeah. Got a junior playing quarterback tonight, Jackson Height. And when you talk to anybody from Franklin, that's the first player they mention, Ted, and they say, you got to stop that quarterback.
Yeah, it all starts with the quarterback. You know, you're going to have your hands on the ball every play. So,
shout out to everybody watching. We say it on here a lot. Sharing is caring. We got 36 watching right now, and I know that will keep growing throughout the evening. And appreciate you joining us here on Viking News on Demand. This is Seth Wilkerson, and Ted Jones is beside me. That penalty is going to be against Grace Christian.
There we go.
And, whoa, that's going to be a holding penalty, isn't it?
Yeah, it looked like they went back 15 yards, though, so could have been a clip, possibly, something like that.
Illegal block in the lines. First and long.
Yep, illegal block.
There you go.
Probably some sort of chop block.
Great job by the announcer there, giving some clarification to all those watching. Jackson Height back with it. He's looking to his right. Got a wide open receiver in the middle of the field. Number 12 for Grace Christian. That's going to be Nick Driscoll. Not even getting back to the original line of scrimmage, but Ted, that was a big gain all the way up to the 38.
It was. When you get in a first and long situation like that, you're just trying to get trying to get back in a manageable position for second and third down. So good play call there.
Here we go. Jackson Height bringing it up second and long. They do have to get to the 45 of the Vikings for a first down. Looking to the sideline for the call. Height now has his call ready to go. He's back. They're going to hand it off up the middle. He's got a little bit of room, but not much. Going to be brought down by a host of Vikings. That is number 15. I see him there. And I'm looking number 73 for your Vikings. 73 is David Willis. He's going to check out. That's one of the things that you're seeing with this new coaching staff, keeping fresh legs in the field. They tried it last year, but just didn't have the numbers. I think this year they're going to have the numbers to keep fresh legs on that line.
Yeah, you got to have depth, especially early in the season when, you know, despite it being a little bit cooler tonight, you got those hot games in August and September. So depth is key.
I like what I'm seeing here in front of me, too, Ted. Just some personal coaching from this coach, too, David Willis. Here we go, rolling out to his left. Throw, intercepted by your Vikings. That's going to be a great interception by number 11.
Great play.
And that is going to be Casey Curry with the interception.
Good job.
There's a helmet off up here.
Yeah, I think it was the guy that made the tackle.
Okay. Number 52 lost his helmet. That's Caleb Varner. Hey, I like what I'm seeing out of this team right now, Ted.
Yeah, there's late flag here.
Are they going to get us for celebration?
It could be that. I don't know. It could be a late hit. Kind of.
Oh, he just gave a signal.
It is against Grace.
Oh, he played after the helmet fell off.
Yeah,
you can't do that.
he was the one that made the tackle.
So,
I mean, kudos for him for the hustle, but, yeah, you can't I don't know how long that rule has been in play, but it's more for the safety.
I was going to say that's more of a TSSAA penalty.
I
think you can play as long as NFL, college. I think you can play.
I think you can. I do think it seems like a couple years in college they may have implemented it there.
So we have 9:58 to go in this first quarter. Vikings have the ball. They went on defense first. Great interception by Casey Curry. Now here we are after that penalty at the Grace Christian Academy 20-yard line. You got number 3, going to hand it off. No, fakes it. Good throw to the left. Number 14 ain't got anywhere to go. That's Jaboris Walker, and he's going to get brought down behind the line of scrimmage. I think that's going to be about a 5-yard loss, Ted.
Yeah. Well, I think they gave him.
They gave him forward.
They gave him a 1-yard gain.
Oh, my goodness.
I guess forward progress.
Yeah, I guess so. Standing here from this angle, I thought he caught it way back here, but maybe not. So we have number 3. That was Jaquari McCurry in at quarterback. And I thought he had handed the ball off at first, but now I'm going to have to really watch myself. Bobby Johnson Jr. was a senior last year wearing number 25. Tonight, number 25 is Mike Jones. He is your starting running back. He's going to be behind McCurry here on 2nd down and 9. You'd have 3 wideouts to the right. You have 1 lone wideout to the left. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper right side. He didn't fool anybody. Fumbled a football. Picked up by Grace Christian, and here he comes back. But number 11, the boy who made the interception, is chasing him down. He's going to strip the ball out. And Grace Christian falls on it in the end zone.
Oh, my God.
Touchdown.
Talk about bad break. Wow.
Folks, let me just tell you, don't feel bad at home, because I'm going to tell you something. These Humboldt Vikings – oh, wait a minute. I just put it on the wrong team. These Humboldt Vikings have come to play tonight. I'm telling you. Grace Christian has 6. Your Vikings have nothing right now, but I'm going to tell you, I like what I'm seeing out of these Vikings. Just a bad just a bad I don't know if you just say bad luck. But
yeah, I mean, you definitely got to hang on to the ball. But, I mean, it was great hustle to get back and strip the ball. Just football's like that sometimes. Ball is shaped funny.
Yep.
And bounces funny directions sometimes.
Just like that, number 3, Jake Brayland, puts it up and in. So there you go, fireworks being shot right there. And your Vikings are down 7-0 now with 8:19 remaining in the first. But I'm going to tell you something. Don't hang your hat. Don't close this feed, folks. We are up to 57 watching live right now. And you keep sharing that feed. Sharing is caring. I know defensively, we're shaking our head. And I know Cole, walking by, he's not happy. Obviously not happy with that. But I like the effort I'm seeing.
Yeah, I do. And I mean, it's something. It's unfortunate when something like that happens. But if you want it to happen, you want it to happen early in the game. Get it out of the way. Could be part of the jitters. Now you can just settle into the game.
Now we're going to get to see the return game. We've not seen that yet. As the Vikings will get the ball first at the half. We trail 7-0 here in the first quarter. 8:19 remaining. I got all into that and forgot to take a commercial break. So we'll take that here in just a moment. As we get set on offense, we will take a commercial break here in just one moment. Folks, you're watching Viking football on Viking News on Demand. It's going to be a kickoff. And as soon as that kickoff is done, we are going to take a very quick commercial break, folks. And it's going to be a touchback. We'll be right back. You're watching Viking football on Viking News on Demand. We will be right back.
Sponsors for making this game possible: One Tennessee, Baskerville Funeral Home, Bradley Owens for Gibson County General Sessions Judge, Centennial Bank, Humboldt High School Class of '93, The Humboldt Chronicle, Lynn Auto Repair, Ralph and Camille Jones, Tyson Foods, and the Viking Booster Club. Be sure to support all of these businesses, and when you see them, thank them for supporting the Vikings on Viking News on Demand.
Welcome back in, everybody, and your Vikings are now back and ready to go. McCurry, he's back. He's going to hand it off to number 25, Mike Jones, who'll get outside the 25-30, and he'll be pushed out of bounds. There's a late hit and no call.
On the carry for the Vikings, number 25.
Was it enough really to call, though, Ted? I mean, he just kind of gave him a shoulder.
If he would have sold it maybe and fell down, they might have called it.
That happened right in front of us.
18, first and 10 for the Vikings.
Here we go, 1st and 10 for the Vikings from the 38. Great run by Mike Jones there.
Yeah, that's a good way to come back after that unfortunate play a while ago.
Well, okay, the clock finally is moving. Here we go. I don't know that they ran the clock on that last play.
Hey, we'll take the extra time.
That's right. Here's McCurry. Throw left side. Screens it out. Receiver now is going to take off running. Number 14, he doesn't have anything. That's going to be Jaboris Walker again, caught at the line.
Number 14, Jaboris Walker on the tackle for the line.
Good idea throwing wide side of the field, but just
yeah. They're going to say maybe even lost a half a yard, but not really enough to count. 2nd and 10, trailing 7-0, folks. Here we go. Other side of the field this time. And what a block. Great block right there.
Great block.
And then number 6, that's Malik Wade.
Number 6.
No, I'm sorry, Kylan Johnson. Kylan Johnson with that catch on the far right here. That's a decent gain. It brings up 3rd and 5.
Get you in 3rd and manageable. Those 2nd and longs are tough. But now you're at 3rd and 5, and you could actually even run the ball here if you wanted to.
Here we go. McCurry has number 15 in the backfield with him. I don't see that name, so. Uh-oh, he's in trouble. He's sacked. You can't take the sack there, though, Ted.
Yeah, you gotta throw that one out of bounds. But he'll learn that,
Yeah.
Quarterback sack for the Vikings, number 15, Murphy.
That'll be Murphy with the sack for Grace Christian, and just like that, here comes the punt team.
Yeah, receivers just couldn't get loose from the defenders downfield, so nowhere to go with it. A lot of times just got to throw that one to us over here.
That's right. That's right. We can duck.
Yep.
Oh, my. So here comes the punt unit. This will be the punt unit for the Vikings. Actually, are they going for it? No. Well, McCurry, is he the punter?
I believe, yeah.
Yep. Punt is away. McCurry's going to give it. Number 3, he waved for the fair catch. That's going to be Jake Braylon, the sophomore. And just like that, we have a timeout. We'll take one ourselves here. We'll be right back. You're watching Viking football on Viking News on Demand.
Hey, Gibson County. Football is back and times are getting back to normal. This is Bradley Owens. During the recent pandemic, we've worked together, sacrificed for each other, and prayed for better days. So let's again enjoy one of our favorite pastimes and reflect on how blessed we are to live in Tennessee and Gibson County. Friday Night Football is back.
Paid for by Bradley Owens for Gibson County General Sessions Judge Steve Heyman, Treasurer.
Welcome back in, everybody. And that first play didn't go anywhere.
Did not. Well, they hadn't flipped it over to 2nd down on the down marker,
No,
though.
I didn't see a flag either. Was there a flag on the play?
I don't see one. I wonder if they might have had an issue with the clock again.
Yeah, may have. All right. Well,
they are flipping it to 2nd. Okay.
2nd down. He gained 1.
No, okay, they waved off the flag, whatever it was. I never understand that. Either you see something or you don't.
Here we go. 2nd down. Come on, defense. We need another big play here. Here we go. He's in trouble. He's going to run it. No, he ain't.
Good job.
What a stop by number 53, Adrian Mendoza.
Yeah, our defense is swarming to the ball, which is huge.
Which Pettigrew is a big defensive mind. He tells you in that opening interview tonight that defense is his thing.
It is.
South Gibson is up early against Lexington. They are up 14-0 already. Thank you, Bradley Owens, for giving me that text. Here we go. 3rd and long. He's looking. Throw to his left. He got it to number 11, and there's Casey Curry. He's there with some help.
Great tackle.
Great job by number 9 coming in to help him. I'm looking for number 9. That is Terrence Taylor Jr. I'm telling you, folks, I love what I'm seeing from this defense. Just got to not give up that fumble on offense.
Yeah, just one unlucky play there, but, we're still right here in the ball game. You play good defense.
That's right.
Keep you in there.
That's right. Going to be coming up on a 4th down here. Here we go. Punting it off. He's punting it over to the corner away from number 6. And did the Vikings touch it? There's going to be a flag. What do you think that flag is, Ted?
It's either going to be a hold or he may have attempted to push our guy into the ball.
Okay. Kylan Johnson was the return man. Didn't get really a chance to do anything there. Let's see what this flag on the play is, and then as soon as that flag is done, we'll get us another sponsor spot put in here. Well, it seems like we are taking a long time getting these calls in. But it's the first game for them as well.
I was about to say, first game for the officials, too.
That's that.
Oh, that's on us.
Yeah, I thought it was us.
Okay. Maybe a hold on us, I guess.
Yeah, that penalty was on, I think, Terrence Taylor Jr. He's going to get some one-on-one time with Coach.
Yes.
So,
we'll talk about that one.
Not the head coach either. I love these position coaches and how engaged they are tonight, Ted.
Yes.
I'm telling you.
On the 11-yard line.
Folks, if you're just joining us, this is Viking News on Demand. Let us know what you think about it. You can type in the comments. Now, we won't see this till afterwards because our internet tonight is not just the best because we're out here in the country. However, we are able to bring this game to you. But I want to see those comments. Let us know about the graphics this time. We've done some work there. Handoff left side, nothing doing. He's going to get stopped. Mercy. Did he lose yardage? I think he did.
I think he may have lost. Yeah, looks like he lost. Wow.
Good.
Almost back to the 5.
Yeah. Going to be 2nd and 15 from the 5. Down to 4 minutes, 15 seconds to go in this first quarter. Well, they're going to say 2nd and 16. McCurry getting this team ready to go. On the ball. Got it up. It's going to be a handoff. Offensive line got no push whatsoever, and Jones is going to be tackled right there. Maybe a gain of a yard.
Yeah, just trying to create yourself a little room there, a little breathing room for 3rd down. And this is a situation where you don't want to try to do too much here this early in the game, backed up to your own goal line.
That's right. I guess what makes you a little nervous right now, too, is punting. You would be punting out of your own end zone.
Yeah.
And the snapping issues we've had in the past, I didn't see anything crazy on the first one.
Yeah, pregame the snaps look pretty good, too. Here you want to do just a quick pass or a running play just to give yourself a little breathing room.
Here we go. McCurry, he's back. He's in trouble. Throw it away, son. And he does.
Got rid of it.
I can already tell you right now, he's going to give me a heart attack at some point this season.
I've been in his shoes. I know the feeling.
Yes, sir. There's nothing probably like that adrenaline knowing you got to get rid of the ball and they're chasing you like that.
It is, and you still want to make a play,
right?
But the smart thing to do is to get rid of it. I didn't always do the smart thing. So.
Well, we're so many years later now. You could tell anything.
That's right. There's too many of my friends that were at those games. I think watching because I'm getting some text messages that they're watching. So
okay.
I can't make up any fishing stories.
All right.
They'll be on to me.
Yeah. So they're talking about how the score is in the middle of the screen. So I'm going to try to fix that here. So give me just a moment. I appreciate the text message. That helps me a whole lot. We will work on that, folks. I am missing Colin. I'll just tell you now. I am missing him greatly, and so we will work on getting that corrected. So I've removed the score for just a moment, and we will get that corrected, all right?
That's not a knock on my camera work, is it?
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's the graphics. That's me.
So, yeah, people making comments, be gentle on me on the camera. I've never run this camera before, so be nice.
Uh-oh. All right, maybe this will be better right here. I've got it in that bottom corner. All right, punt is off. It's going to take a nice Viking roll to the 36. So that's where we'll go. We'll be right back. Viking football on Viking News on Demand.
Touchdown, Vikings! The Humboldt Chronicle wishes you a great season this year. The words hot off the press is, tear the house down. The Humboldt Chronicle is committed to excellence and passionate to bring you the latest local news, published weekly in print and online. Don't forget to get your copy or subscribe today. Every time the Vikings are on the gridiron, read about it in the Humboldt Chronicle. The Humboldt Chronicle, serving the home of the West Tennessee Strawberry Festival since 1886.
And that's going to be a throw to the left side. He'll have just a little bit, but not a big gain at all, as they are quick to get on the ball. I'm telling you, it's hard to get commercial breaks in.
It really is, yeah.
You're watching Viking football on Viking News on Demand. It's a beautiful Friday night. Hey, there's been a quarterback change. Number 9 is now in at quarterback. That's Kyle Davidson. He's now in at quarterback. It'll hand it off up the middle. That will be, looks like, I think, number 25. No, not 25. 28. Nathan Green, the junior tailback.
And our defense put a couple shots on that starting quarterback. So
yeah, they did. All right, here he goes. He's rolling out to his right. He was in trouble. Oh, what a play. He made the catch.
Was. Good catch, but really good defense there.
Yeah. I mean, you can't ask much more for your defense.
No, he was right there on him. It's a good throw, tight window.
It's going to be second and short.
Second and 1 for the Lions.
Oh, quarterback keeper, wasn't it? Yeah, he took a hit.
He did take a shot.
He got a first down, but you don't want your quarterback keep getting hit like that.
No, not to, or you're going to be, I don't know who their third-string guy is, but, you know, the first-string guy's already gone. Well, at least not in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to take too many of those hits.
And
he knocked that one down.
Yeah, he sure did. Good defense.
Yep.
Good defense. Sorry, I was getting a text from somebody. You're kind of helping me out with this graphics thing because it's staying middle of the screen, and I'm trying to get that corrected. So not sure exactly why it's doing that, to be honest with you. But I think what's happening is when I move it on one, it's moving it on both, I believe is what's happening. So we'll drop that on down to the bottom corner.
Sorry, folks, I'm kind of blocked off by a post with some of the.
Yeah, it's
when they get close to the goal line, so you'll have to forgive me for that.
They did not get in, so it's going to be third down. We are down. They've got a different setup here, so let's kind of describe this. It's kind of like a pavilion underneath their press box.
Right.
And this is where they've got us sitting tonight. It's beautiful out here. It's nice temperature. Appreciate the hospitality. They've brought drinks down here and told us to, make sure we stay hydrated and that kind of thing. And shout out to Grace Christian on the hospitality tonight. Whoop, wait a minute. Penalty marker.
Again, this year the Lions are sponsored by Franklin.
Oh, no, that's the end of the first quarter. So after one, your Vikings trail 7-0. We will be right back. Folks, don't go anywhere. Familiar voice coming up next. That's right, Humboldt High School class of 93 ad. That's right.
Hey, Vikings fans. This is Ted Martin, former Humboldt Vikings quarterback and class of 93 graduate. When me and my fellow classmates want to follow Viking sports, we watch Viking News on Demand. In addition to live streaming of games, there are also plenty of specialty shows that keep us all involved in our alma mater. On behalf of the class of 1993, go Vikings!
The choices are yours. The peace of mind is theirs. Pre-plan your funeral with Baskerville Funeral Home, and everything will be taken care of. Baskerville Funeral Home, Directors of Distinction. Our family serving your family.
We would like to take just one moment and thank all of our sponsors for making this game possible. One Tennessee, Baskerville Funeral Home, Bradley Owens for Gibson County General Sessions Judge, Centennial Bank, Humboldt High School Class of '93, the Humboldt Chronicle, Lynn Auto Repair, Ralph and Camille Jones, Tyson Foods, and the Viking Booster Club. Be sure to support all of these businesses, and when you see them, thank them for supporting the Vikings on Viking News on Demand.
Well, Ted, that was a great defensive play.
It was. That was a big play.
That was a big play.
Force that fourth down.
That's right.
Incomplete pass to number 10, Maddox Lambert.
So it's bringing up a big fourth down here play for them. And I got some interesting tidbit news to come back when we go to offense. Hopefully we'll get a stop here. Do you think they're close enough? It's second quarter, Ted, and you know, really this offense has kind of gotten rolling here. Do you think you go for it here?
I think they're going to kick
number
it.
3.
Oh.
Jake Breland.
All right, so here comes Jake Breland. Let's see what happens here.
Made it.
It's good.
Good kick.
And just like that, your Lions are up 10-0 in the second quarter. Oh, my Lord.
I hadn't got used to that yet.
I don't think I have either. I was about halfway to the car. Woo, mercy. Well, let me give a shout-out to all of our sponsors since some of them still have not yet got us the commercials, and we haven't been able to get them to record yet. One Tennessee, Baskerville Funeral Home, Bradley Owens for General Sessions Judge, Centennial Bank, High School Class of '93.
That's right.
The Humboldt Chronicle, Lynn Auto Repair, Ralph and Camille Jones, Tyson Foods, and the Viking Booster Club. I'm Seth Wilkerson with Viking News on Demand. I've got Ted Martin, who was quarterback for the Vikings in 1993, giving us some great perspective tonight, Ted. I'm so glad you was able to join us. And there's talk you might be able to make the next game. Hopefully so.
I think I might be there.
Would love to have you in the booth with us again. Folks, keep sharing that video. Sharing is caring. That's right. So we're going to get the kickoff from Armstrong. Kick is back. Should be returned by number 8. Here he comes. He's got it up to the 20. Going to keep moving, gets beyond the 25. Hey, that's a pretty good return.
That's a good return. Good job on by the defense on that last to hold them to 3.
Yes,
they had really good field position to start that drive.
They sure did. Started at the 36.
Yeah. Defense has played well.
Yes, they have.
They've only given up 3 points because the touchdown was on a turnover.
This is a great start to a season, and you want to keep getting better as the season goes on, and I believe it will. This is a great coaching staff, and they're putting in the work. I'm telling you, I've attended a couple of practices, and I love what I'm seeing on the practice field.
Got to put the work in during the week.
That's right.
Friday night's the easy part.
Here we go. They are sneaking Jaboris Walker out by himself here at the 30-yard line near side. McCurry, he's back. He's a keeper. No, that ain't McCurry. That's Johnson. He's going. He's got it to the 50. He's got it to the 40. Got another man to miss. Goes middle of the field. Got one more. He's made him miss. Touchdown.
Bye-bye.
Vikings. I don't see any laundry.
No flags.
All right, boys. Look at this.
Great answer.
10-6. 10:51 remaining in the second. Good to hear. Coach Ballard texted me tonight, and he's watching from home. And always good to hear from a former coach. Appreciate that so very much. All right, Vikings are going for 2, Ted.
I thought we might see some of this tonight.
All right, so starting quarterback that time was number 6. That was Kylan Johnson. Here we go. He's back. Is he going to keep it? He is. He's got the corner. He's in. 2 more. 10-8, your new score. So, folks, we will be back in just one moment. You're watching Viking football on Viking News on Demand.
Do you want to know the worst?
We would like to take just one moment and thank all of our sponsors for making this game possible. 1 Tennessee, Baskerville Funeral Home, Bradley Owens for Gibson County General Sessions Judge, Centennial Bank, Humboldt High School Class of 93, The Humboldt Chronicle, Lynn Auto Repair, Ralph and Camille Jones, Tyson Foods, and the Viking Booster Club. Be sure to support all of these businesses, and when you see them, thank them for supporting the Vikings on Viking News on Demand.
Here we go. Gonna be a.
Now we got us a game.
That's right. All right, so it's 10-8, and you can feel the energy on this sideline.
You can. All of it takes is a big play like that.
There's a kick. Look at that kick. Oh, number 11 comes over and takes it. That's Sammy Camacho. Goes to the left side rather. Far side there is going to get brought down. He's brought down at about the 30. No, he's brought down at the 31.
Flag.
Yeah, some extra stuff going on, I'm afraid, after it was over. It's going to start getting chippy now, I'm afraid.
It is. Everybody's kind of getting settled in now. A little bit of talking going on, I'm sure. Nothing wrong with that.
All right.
Still talking about the penalty.
Yeah. We'll see what happens here. I don't know who it's going to be against. Looks like it may be against the Vikings. It is. Okay, face mask.
Face mask.
Yeah, so they got a face mask call. Man, they're marching that. Oh, it's only, okay. I was watching this back judge right here, and I thought, good
Where's he
Lord.
Going? He was headed to the food trucks.
Here we go. Main quarterback is back in, throwing it. Great defense.
Yep, good breakup.
Good defense. That's number 21 for your Vikings. That's Jalen Dickey.
Great play.
Knocking it away.
Jalen Dickey, 2nd and 10 for the Lions.
All right, back to pass. He's in trouble. Quarterback's in trouble.
Oh, another face mask.
Golly. Who's that on? Number 53. That's going to be Adrian Mendoza. You got to go low.
Yep.
You got to go low.
Quarterback number 7.
You go below those. How do they teach you to tackle? Below the shoulder pads?
Yeah, you want to drive through the middle of the body.
Okay. Yeah, see? And I love what I'm getting here. Cole pulls him immediately out of the game and starts coaching.
It's a good teaching moment.
You got to do it. And see, that's where it's going to be repeat 2nd down. Man, you just don't. That's tough. Man, that's tough.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. You got to love the hustle.
Yep.
But, you know.
So it's going to bring it from what would have been like a 2nd and 15 to a 2nd and 5. Quarterback's back. He's going to throw left side. Got it quickly to number 30. Good job by the defense. That's going to be Malik Wade with the tackle for your Vikings. But it's a 1st down, Grace Christian. 1st down, Grace Christian, and here we go. I need to pull my mic down just a hair here. Here we go.
For a cross-point construction, 1st down.
It's right at the 49 of the Vikings. And they're going to give it to number 12, left side. Number 12. Gets a couple of yards. Not a lot there,
Not
Ted.
much there. Good job by the backside defense staying at home and not going with the flow of the quarterback.
I'm going to credit Devin Schutz with that tackle. Devin Schutz is a senior, 5'8", 358 pounds. I imagine that quarterback or that running back felt that one.
Oh, yeah.
He might still feel that one tomorrow.
He may ask the coach not to call that play again.
All right, bringing that number 9 in motion. Handoff left side. They found something that is working on that left side, and they're going to keep pounding it until the Vikings figure out how to stop it.
On the carry, number 9, Kyle Davidson.
So it looks like, Ted, we're going to do some defensive substitutions. Adrian Mendoza is checking in for Nakari Williams, number 56.
So what they're doing on that play, that was the backup quarterback. He's lining up out at wide receiver.
Yep, and it's going to be a timeout. So we're going to take a quick timeout here, and we will be right back, folks. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Viking football on Viking News on Demand.
Your career starts now at Tyson Foods in Humboldt.
I've been here less than 8 months, and I've been promoted 3 times.
You know, people want to work. They want to work here.
Just a brand new start. Plus, I'm 10 minutes from my house.
I came from a rotational shift, and so now I'm on a solid shift, so I'm able to be at home with my kids more.
I like my hours because I work days, and I'm able to get off and do things with my kids.
They give you your time off, and that's what I love about it. And when you're off, you're off. Don't worry about work. Spend time with your family.
I just think it's a great place to work. I mean, I just like it here. It feels like home to me.
My goal is to be an automation tech one day. They deal with PLC programming and high-tech stuff, but like I said, they got the equipment here to teach you. Guys that'll answer your questions when you're curious about it, teach you what you want to know. Everybody here seems to want to help each other out.
Tyson offers competitive wages, company matching 401k, stock purchase plans, and excellent health insurance. Your career starts now at Tyson Foods in Humboldt. Tyson Foods is an equal opportunity employer. Vets disability.
Wow. Big play there, Ted.
Great defense.
Let you kind of recap that there. That brings up 4th down, doesn't it?
It is. I can't think. I got the. It is 4th down. They're punting.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, good coverage on the back end by the wide receivers. He had nowhere to go with it.
That is awesome.
Now they're going for it.
Okay. It's going to be 4th and a long 4.
Might be trying to draw him off sides. No, he's going to punt now.
Yep. Backing it out.
Still wouldn't get.
Low snap.
Okay. I think that's a.
It's not going to be on
false
the
start.
Oh.
Back him up a little bit more. Give us a little more room for a return.
Nice.
Flag on the play. False start for the Lions.
5 yards doesn't make a huge difference, but we'll take it.
That's right.
4th down and 9 from the Vikings 48-yard line.
And it's going back. Just don't let it hit you. Oh, man, they're going to pin them down to right at about the 16-yard line. So we're going to take a quick timeout. We will be right back. Your Vikings will be on offense next. Hopefully we can score here and take the lead.
Do you want to know the worst thing about Mondays? No sports! Well, we fixed that. Join Colin and Seth every Monday for the Monday OT at 7 p.m.
Yes. And actually, that was recorded last year, Ted. He was asking me if that was Elise. That is my little girl. And her and Matthew both just asked, when can we record? I'm like, well, we'll work on something.
They did a good job.
They would have loved to have been here tonight, but Mama doesn't like traveling that far very often. Oh, what a handoff. That's Mike Jones. He's got room. Got it to the 45, 50. He's got it to the 40. Going all the way down. He gets – did he go out of bounds?
I think he stepped out.
Yep. He steps out of bounds just inside the 35. What a run by Mike Jones from the 16.
Great blocking.
Hill. First and 10 for the Vikings.
Over a 50-yard run there, Ted. That's a big play. 7:45 remaining in this half. Your Vikings knock it on the door here, 10-8.
Folks, I'm going to do a little handheld camera action here. So
that's all right.
Bear with me.
And I'm going to turn this to give you a little more cord. There you go. Here we are, first down, and we've got Kylan Johnson in at quarterback. I see number 8, Keaton Johnson. They're going to fake the handoff. Kylan's in trouble. He's going to dump it off to his brother Keaton. Keaton cuts it back to the middle of the field. Now he's going to cut back inside. Yeah, not a whole lot. Well, actually got a lot more than I thought he did. Got inside the 25.
Didn't have a lot of room to run there, but made the best of it.
Nakari Williams has to come off the field because of a helmet coming out. Number 79 checking in also. That would be Ciantes Epperson. Yeah.
Second down and 2 for the Vikings from the
number 52, Keyshawn Rose, is coming back on the field, trying to make sure they got enough offensive linemen here. And we're down now under 7 minutes. Vikings have the ball, 2nd and 2. Looks like they are at, well, I'm looking. I think that
about
is
the 22.
Is it? Okay.
I'm looking across the field at the
no, that's good.
Down marker. I think he's right outside the 20.
Here we go. 2 yards. Uh-oh, they stopped it. They stopped it. Whoa, he's still hitting.
False start maybe.
And it's getting a little extra chippy, and I hate to see that.
I mean, well, you got to think these guys have been mostly hitting each other for the last month or so. Maybe a couple scrimmages sprinkled in. They're ready to hit somebody else.
That's right. That's right. And you learn each other.
You do.
You know, that's kind of like the Tennessee Titans playing against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this week, Ted.
They got a little chippy.
They sure did that last day, didn't it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But it's hot out there.
Yes.
You know. No, those guys don't like training camp.
No, they don't.
So got to let off a little steam every once in a while.
So that play right there, it's going to be a false start on the offense. It'll be 2nd and 7, backing them on up near the 28. He's back. Going to toss it to his brother right side. He's got some speed. He's got the first down. Woo, what a hit.
He's got some wheels.
Mercy.
Pass number 8,
you know, if you was to come up here and take this victory away, Ted, and I know we're a long ways away from the end, that would be a fun 2-hour ride home.
It would. That does make the bus ride home a little bit nicer.
Sure enough. Mercy.
I mean, it gives you loads of confidence.
Oh, yeah. Definitely so. Definitely so. Here we go. 1st and 10. They're just going to keep Johnson in at quarterback here, and I don't blame them.
Hey, if it ain't broke.
There's going to be a handoff left side. That's Jaquari McCurry. Where's the face mask?
Looked like it, didn't
he
it?
Grabbed him by the head and pulled him to the ground.
On the run, number 3, Jaquari McCurry.
And folks at home, give me another week. I'm going to talk to Colin about the replay because I've never done the replay before. And so, Colin, I'm getting exposed is what's happening tonight. Colin did a lot of that kind of stuff, the replays and running the video side. I just focused on the audio. So I tell you, if anything's missed there, don't think it's Ted. It's me. I'm figuring it out over here on this side.
Now we know the brains of the operation.
That's exactly right. We are missing Colin, I'm telling you. All right, here's Kylan Johnson. He's got Keaton on his left, Mike Jones to his right. He's going to hand it off Keaton, right side. Keaton don't have anything. He's going to toss it up in the air. Got it back to Kylan. Kylan's got it to the 30. Just don't let him steal the ball. There you go. My goodness gracious. That extra stuff at the end, Ted, is when people get hurt. That scares me.
It is. I'd be willing to bet that they talk to him about not doing that the next time they run that play.
3rd and long for the Vikings.
But sometimes you get backed into a corner, you're just trying to make a play.
That's right. No, that's exactly right.
But in those situations, you just want to go down.
Yeah.
Give yourself another chance.
Definitely. 4:25 remaining in this first half. We trail 10-8. It is 3rd and 21. We are at the 30.
And here you got to think about, because you're probably not going to kick a field goal.
Yeah.
You know, you got two plays to get this. So you want to try to get at least half of it.
Here we go. It's back to pass. Throw deep, middle of the field. Where's the –
There it is.
I was going to say, his hands were all over him.
He was.
So is that automatic first down?
It should be an automatic first down.
For where he was at, oh, man, flags came in from everywhere. I see 2 flags.
May have been a little something after the play, possibly.
Hey, the clock is running. Coaches are calling out. Why is the clock running?
Yeah, it ran a good 5 or 6 seconds before they stopped it.
3:49 remaining in the first half.
I mean, that's a huge break.
That should put them at like almost first and goal, shouldn't it?
Well, I think is it a 15-yard penalty from
it may be, yeah.
in high school?
Yeah, it may be.
Sorry, I don't know my rules.
Hey, we're now up to 65 connections.
Good deal.
Folks watching tonight, thank you so much for watching, folks. We are almost to the half, and the Vikings are every bit in this game right now. 10-8. I love what I'm seeing. All right, so we're still waiting. Now it says 3rd and 7. All right, so he says put 10 seconds on.
Yeah.
So it's going to be 3 minutes, 59 seconds left. So, Ted, here we are. I need you to put your quarterback hat on. 3rd and 7 here. You've got 2 plays.
So that's not an automatic first down?
I would have thought so. But apparently not.
Well, like I said, you want to try to, on 3rd and 20, you want to try to get half of it back. You got a little more than half of it. So now you're in a manageable situation.
All right. Johnson handed off Mike Jones, right side. Jones is going to get caught from behind. Makes the man miss. The next guy hits him hard. They're going to lose a yard. Goodness gracious. Woo. There's some hitting going on out there tonight.
Yeah, there is.
Telling you.
On the run, number 25, Michael Jones. Loss of 3, 4th and 9 on the play.
All right, so it brings up 4th down. Hey, that helps.
Helps a little. I don't know if it's quite big enough.
4th down, got 9 to go.
There we go.
Man, they're on that far end of the field, too. You may have to zoom in just a little bit to see what's going on, but got to get 9 yards. So pretty much they've moved Macquarie from starting quarterback right now. They've got a lot going. He's looking to his left. This is going to be Johnson. Kylan Johnson makes one fall. Uh-oh. Throw left side. He's got it complete, but not. It's not enough.
I think he's about a yard short.
Not enough.
Man.
But that backs them up. And Ted, I've got confidence in this defense now.
I do too, the way they've been playing.
Yeah. That's going to be a turnover on downs. So let's keep it right here.
Result of the play, turnover on downs. 1st and 10 from the 10-yard line to the line.
So here's some information that I've got right now, Ted.
Okay.
The starting quarterback, Macquarie, had not played quarterback since 7th grade year.
Oh, wow.
He was a receiver in 8th grade, did not play last year, so very little experience really there. But he's a great player, and so you'll probably see him grow as the year goes.
Definitely. Just needs to get some reps.
All right, great defensive play there. They will they'll gain quite a bit, though, on that one. It'll still bring up 2nd and short, but that gives them a little more playing room as they're going to get out at the 18-yard line, 2nd down, and I'm gonna say 2. I know they're saying over the speakers 1, but that looks like a long one. All right, number 7, gonna throw it left side, wide open receiver, drops it.
Oh wow, hit him right in the hands.
So you got number 7, Jackson Height, back in as your junior quarterback, and
I think he heard footsteps on that one.
He did, yeah, he did. I did not see who the wide receiver was that they were aiming for, but I mean, he should have caught that one. I guess that does concern me with the defense. Their backs were completely turned and did not notice the ball coming.
Right. We got a gift on that one.
10-8 your score. 2:42 remaining in the first half. Quarterback back to pass. They're going to let him throw. He's in trouble. He's going to roll it out left. Throw again as he rolls. Wide open receiver. 1st down. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds by number 2, Malik Wade. 1st down, Grace Christian.
Completed pass to number 10.
Sorry for the shaky camera work, folks. I think I got myself situated.
That's all right.
Well, it was this post in front of us was blocking me. So.
Yeah.
So I've got it. All right, I got it situated now.
Here we go. Rolling out now to his right. He's going to throw it right side. Number 9 pulls him down.
Good hit.
Great tackle. That's Terrence Taylor, Jr.
Brought down by number 9, Terrence Taylor.
10-8 your score. Clock now is going to roll down under 2 minutes, 20 seconds. It's second down, and I would say about 7.
Yeah.
Height in at quarterback. He's back to pass. Got time. Throws over the middle. Got his receiver, and he got the first down. He got out to the 42.
Just barely.
Last-minute effort. The Vikings have got to push him back. You can't let him get those extra 1 yard, 2 yards.
Cross-point construction. First down.
So coming off, number 72, Devin Schutz, trying to check out. We got number 73, David Willis, running in.
Under 2 minutes now. Defense has got to get up on the ball quick.
Yep. Here we go. Height. Moving the backup quarterback in motion. That is number 9, Kyle Davidson. He moves over to that side. Now, something that I am noticing with this quarterback. Oh, wait a minute. Complete pass to number 10. Great tackle by none other than number 9, Terrence Taylor, Jr. Also, number 11, Casey Curry, was there as well. Something I'm noticing, Ted, if he rolls out, he's throwing it to that side every time.
He is, every single time.
2nd and 6 for the Lions.
I'm sure that's something coaches will talk about at halftime.
Yes, he's back to pass. He's got time. Throwing left side, number 12. We're playing so far back. Number 8 misses him. Here comes number 25, Mike Jones, pulls him down. Got the tackle at the 15-yard line. Mike Jones. That was a missed tackle for Keaton Johnson right there.
Got to make those tackles.
Man, oh, man. You know, it's tough, Ted. Why are we playing so far back? Are they afraid they're going to beat them deep?
Well, yeah, you don't want to get beat deep this late in the half. But if you're going to do that, you've got to – if you're going to let the ball get thrown in front of you, you've got to make the tackle.
Can you explain to me why the clock is stopped? Is there a penalty? No, it's a timeout.
I think it's a timeout.
It's a timeout. Let's take one ourselves. We'll be right back. You're watching Viking football on Viking News on Demand.
Hey, Gibson County. Football is back and times are getting back to normal. This is Bradley Owens. During the recent pandemic, we've worked together, sacrificed for each other, and prayed for better days. So let's again enjoy one of our favorite pastimes and reflect on how blessed we are to live in Tennessee and Gibson County. Friday night football is back.
Paid for by Bradley Owens for Gibson County General Sessions Judge Steve Heyman, Treasurer.
Well, let's just come on back. I was going to try to play an intro video, but I cannot find it, so I'll have to find that in just a moment. We'll get all that squared away here in just a little bit. Appreciate you joining us tonight, folks. Ted Jones beside me here as we are doing some Viking football. Let me go back here because I am not showing what needs to happen here, so just a moment. And it's going to be a big play as they just went into the end zone and scored a touchdown. Yeah.
They did.
Yeah, that's going to be a touchdown. Let me work on getting this off the screen. Let's do this right here. I think I can take that down. There we go. Welcome back, folks. And just like that, it is going to be a score. That will be 6 points for the Lions. They go up 16-8, and they're about to kick an extra point here. And so coaches are getting some clarification as to what's going on, but it's going to be 1st and long now, 1st and 15. From what looks like to be the 34.
Yeah, being this deep in your territory.
See, now we're down to 12 seconds on the clock, and it's supposed to be 16.
Yeah.
Should have been more than that, but
they've been struggling with the clock today. just don't want to do anything silly here, so you may just want to run something to run the clock out.
Let's see what this coaching staff does, though. They've got 3 wide outs to the left, 1 to the right. Ted, I think they're going to take a long shot. Here they come. He's in trouble. Wait a minute. They're blowing it dead.
Yeah.
So what's –
false start, maybe.
Flag on the play. False start for the Vikings.
Coaching staffs are not happy, and they have every right to be upset at this point. That is 2 penalties back-to-back on that offensive line.
Yeah, that's tough. Put yourself in the hole. This is what I was saying earlier, especially in the second half. You just can't put yourself in these long down and distance situations.
That's right. At halftime, we're going to be remembering Keenan Lucky, who played on the offensive line of the 93 Humboldt High School team for sure. And we're going to talk with Ted about that at halftime. Deep ball thrown right side. He overshot his brother. Throwing it to Keaton there. 11 seconds left on the clock. 2nd and long. So we will be remembering Mr. Keenan Lucky, who passed away last night. We've got a live webinar that's going to be taking place. Dr. Epperson taking the lead here, inviting the mayor. She's going to use some others there from the school staff. And they're going to talk COVID-19 and protocols and what we can do to keep our children safe and how do we keep COVID out of our schools. And it's going to be a great webinar. We're going to put a graphic up for that in just a little bit, give you more information about that. Matter of fact, I might be able to sneak George over here to talk a little about that after a while. So we got a great halftime. Don't go anywhere. He's in trouble. Throw deep, right side. Steal just a couple yards short.
Yep.
And that is your half. 17-8. The Vikings trail here at halftime. Folks, thank you so much for joining us on this Friday night. And I'm just going to tell you, I am very, very pleased with this team and how they have shown up in this ball game so far. Ted, what's the biggest thing you've seen in that first half that stood out to you?
I think it's got to be the defense.
Okay.
They're really swarming to the ball. They've given up a couple big plays, but they're doing a pretty good job of wrapping up on defense.
Yeah.
So just gotta keep that up, and then you gotta hope that the offense kind of catches up to the defense's intensity in the second half.
Why do you think they've went away from McCurry? Maybe is it the legs of Kylan Johnson, you think?
It could be. I'm sure it's something that they talked about during the week and practiced for. So, probably wanted to try something at the beginning, and if it's not working, then you try something else, and then you make the adjustments at halftime, and then you just go from there.
Yes, sir. Definitely so. Well, folks, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, Ted Martin right here is going to be talking with us, and we're going to remember a great man, and will be definitely missed. And I know Ted has been talking to other teammates today, may have some other things to share with us. At the half, your Vikings trail 17-8. Folks, we will be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Family and friends make life worth living. That's why at Baskerville Funeral Home, we celebrate family and friends every day. I am Chancellor Baskerville. My family is here for your family in times of need. Folks, yesterday is gone, today is almost over, and tomorrow isn't promised. So when your family and friends take their last breath, the world stops for you and us. We are available 24 hours a day. We use the latest technology along with good old-fashioned family values, common sense, and compassion. Chester, Donald, or myself are here for you and your family in your time of need. We are Baskerville Funeral Home, Directors of Distinction.
Hi, I'm Chester of Baskerville Funeral Home. We really do love the families we serve in West Tennessee, and it's an honor and privilege to take care of your loved ones. At Baskerville Funeral Home, we're committed to caring and sincere service. And again, thank you.
Hey, Vikings fans. This is Ted Martin, former Humboldt Vikings quarterback and class of 93 graduate. When me and my fellow classmates want to follow Viking sports, we watch Viking News on Demand. In addition to live streaming of games, there are also plenty of specialty shows that keep us all involved in our alma mater. On behalf of the class of 1993, go Vikings.
Do you want to know the worst thing about Mondays? No sports. Well, we fixed that. Join Colin and Seth every Monday for the Monday OT at 7 p.m.
Touchdown Vikings! The Humboldt Chronicle wishes you a great season this year. The words hot off the press is tear the house down. The Humboldt Chronicle is committed to excellence and passionate to bring you the latest local news, published weekly in print and online. Don't forget to get your copy or subscribe today. Every time the Vikings are on the gridiron, read about it in the Humboldt Chronicle. The Humboldt Chronicle, serving the home of the West Tennessee Strawberry Festival since 1886.
Your career starts now at Tyson Foods in Humboldt.
I've been here less than 8 months and I've been promoted 3 times.
Young people want to work. They want to work here.
Just a brand new start, plus I'm 10 minutes from my house.
I came from a rotational shift, and so now I'm on a solid shift, so I'm able to be at home with my kids more.
I like my hours because I work days and I'm able to get off and do things with my kids.
They give you your time off, and that's what I love about it. And when you're off, you're off. Don't worry about work. Spend time with your family.
I just think it's a great place to work. I mean, I just like it here. It feels like home to me.
My goal is to be an automation tech one day. They deal with PLC programming and high-tech stuff, but like I said, they got the equipment here to teach you. Guys that answer your questions when you're curious about it, teach you what you want to know. Everybody here seems to want to help each other out.
Tyson offers competitive wages, company matching 401k, stock purchase plans, and excellent health insurance. Your career starts now at Tyson Foods in Humboldt. Tyson Foods is an equal opportunity employer. Vets disability.
Hey, Gibson County. Football is back and times are getting back to normal. This is Bradley Owens. During the recent pandemic, we've worked together, sacrificed for each other, and prayed for better days. So let's again enjoy one of our favorite pastimes and reflect on how blessed we are to live in Tennessee and Gibson County. Friday Night Football is back.
Paid for by Bradley Owens for Gibson County General Sessions Judge Steve Heyman, Treasurer.
We would like to take just one moment and thank all of our sponsors for making this game possible. One Tennessee, Baskerville Funeral Home, Bradley Owens for Gibson County General Sessions Judge, Centennial Bank, Humboldt High School Class of 93, The Humboldt Chronicle, Lynn Auto Repair, Ralph and Camille Jones, Tyson Foods, and the Viking Booster Club. Be sure to support all of these businesses, and when you see them, thank them for supporting the Vikings on Viking News on Demand.
On Demand. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, folks. 17-8 is your score. And I just got a text message, and it's keeping me from going and looking at our audio mixer here. Maybe it'll go away. There we go. So, Ted, you played with Keenan Lucky, and I'll let you kind of take the lead on this. Keenan was a great guy. Did you keep in contact with him quite a bit?
Yeah, me and Keenan stayed in touch quite a bit, and I'd try to, go and see him. He ran his little business where he did the shrimp and crawfish broils that he did for different fundraisers and things like that. So anytime I was in town on weekends, if he was set up somewhere, I always tried to get over there and see him for a few minutes. But unfortunately got, the bad news this morning that Keenan had passed away last night, due to his battle with COVID.
Yeah.
He was admitted to the hospital last week and died this morning. So it's been definitely a rough day.
Yes, sir.
Keenan's a very good friend of mine. We played football together ever since junior high. Graduated together, and obviously remained friends after that. So
yeah,
it's been a pretty rough day. I've heard from a lot of our former teammates when they got the news, and it's it's just been a really tough day. I mean, Keenan was a great guy. I mean, I'd be remiss to think if there's anybody in Humboldt that doesn't know who Keenan Lucky is. So,
yeah.
Yeah, really tough day. Really feel bad for his wife and his young son, obviously. So definitely prayers go out to them. But, if you knew Keenan, he didn't have a bad bone in his body. He'd give you the shirt off of his back. He'd do anything for you. So it's definitely been a really tough day. And, it's, while it was, good to hear from former teammates, you definitely don't want this to be the reason why. And I'm sure we'll see a lot of them in his funeral, which is Sunday evening. So, when in one way, being nice to see everybody, you don't like the circumstances surrounding it. But, it just kind of goes to show, the fact that I heard from all these teammates today and the outpouring of love for Keenan today, I mean, it just kind of shows you, the kind of person that he was, one, and two, it kind of shows the camaraderie between teammates. To come together at a time like this and to be there for each other and his family.
It's tough. I mean, you start thinking about, just too young, and really didn't have a whole lot of health issues, right?
No, he had a few underlying issues, but, he was still working full time and doing his, his other thing on the side with the crawfish and the shrimp and a lot of different fundraisers, like I mentioned. So
yeah.
I mean, he was living a full life, and obviously, been dealing with this pandemic for feels like forever, but I guess the last 18 months or so.
Yeah.
So I mean, it really hits close to home whenever when you have somebody that close to you. That gets it and unfortunately passes away from it.
That's right. You have any memories that senior year? Obviously, he was a part of that senior year. Any memories that stand out to you with Keenan, or was he just kind of background kind of guy?
Nothing specific. I mean, he was a great leader on the team. I mean, he was one of the starting offensive linemen.
Yeah.
Both my junior and senior year. Great teammate. Great guy. I mean, always there to encourage the other players. You're not going to find anybody on any of those teams or anybody that played with Keenan that said they didn't like Keenan and respect him.
Sure. Thoughts and prayers, obviously, with his family. I know this is a day that they hoped would never come, and nobody probably really expected this a week ago when he went into the hospital. You're going to go in, you're going to get better, come home.
Right.
And and even though, COVID has a very good success rate of recovery,
mm-hmm.
There's still those. It's hitting closer to home. Every time you hear of somebody passing, I know my own mom, she got COVID and went into the hospital here in Franklin.
Yeah.
And, they started saying the next step is the ventilator.
Yeah.
And she turned right before they had to put her on a ventilator, but it's very real. When it starts getting that close to home,
sure,
it's more than just numbers posted online, and it's more than just the news media talking it, and here we have somebody from Humboldt passing away with it. Obviously, thoughts and prayers with them.
It has been rough. It's been like I said, it's been a very rough day. Heard from a lot of people that I hadn't necessarily heard from in a while, but we're going to come together and we'll be there for his family, and as many of us that can be there on Sunday night, we'll be there for them and be there for each other.
Well, we got a little better news to talk about now, and that is, you see it on your screen, folks. Let me pull that down just a little bit. Let's go back here because I don't think you can see the entire graphic. I'm going to make that just a little bit smaller and put that right here. Let's try that. I think that will work. And maneuvering through COVID, that's what they're talking about. It is a conversation with community leaders and the school personnel. There's a live webinar going to be taking place. And Tuesday, August the 24th, they're going to be doing this at noon and at 6 o'clock p.m. And this is a great, great event. I'm going to be joined by Mr. George Yarbrough as we talk about this. And he may not have a whole lot of information, but, George, I'm going to tell you, when I saw that this was going to be happening, I was very excited about it. You see the likes of Miss Carnes, who is our RN. You've got Miss Hatch, who is the food service director. Miss Fondrum, coordinated school health director. You've got Mayor Sykes going to be there. Miss Donald, who is also an LPN on there. Miss Roten, who is our our federal programs director, and also Dr. Epperson is leading this charge, and I was happy to see that. What can you tell us about this event? This is noon and 6 o'clock on August the 24th.
Well, speaking on behalf of our superintendent, Dr. Janice Epperson, we want to be transparent with all the COVID regulations. We want to hear from several entities within our school district. You have our school nurses, you mentioned. We have our food services director. You have our school coordinated health director there, and then you have our other school nurse, which is Miss Carnes, is our school nurse, as well as Nurse Nicole, and then Jennifer Roten, who is also an integral part of our team. We just want to show our community, our school system wants to be transparent with COVID. Let you know our procedures that's actually occurring and going on. Athletics, that's going to be an issue as we address COVID. Just student readiness, return to school policy, everything COVID related. We want our community and our parents to know that we're doing what we have to do and what we need to do to keep our students safe. And the main thing is we're following guidelines. We're not just pulling this information out of the air. We're following CDC guidelines, and I like the united front that all of our superintendents in our county they're getting together and they're discussing a lot of things as well. And Dr. Epperson is within that discussion too, and all the ideas. The more heads that we put together on that level, the better off we can be when we do, attack this ugly COVID thing that we have going on in our world. It affects everybody, so we want everyone to be safe, and this is just a way of getting out there and being transparent with all the maneuvers that we're going through as we migrate through COVID. It's just a different type of arena we're in with this COVID thing, and I think it's very important that we're transparent and we provide the numbers, we provide the direction and the protocol that has to happen in order for parents to know how we're attacking this thing.
Definitely so. And George, I tell you, with Dr. Epperson coming in, and now you're having all these school superintendents talking. I know we compete on the field.
Right.
And I know sometimes there's rivalries that get formed, but we got to remember, at the end of the day, we are all on the same team.
Great point.
Because our test grades as a state matter.
They do. And you hit the nail on the head. As a combined, united front, the common goal is produce those individuals see the outcome of this game, to keep their heads up and play football. I think this game has the potential to change at any moment. One play can get us right where we need to be. We're competing, and I'm proud of that.
Yes, sir. Definitely. Well, thank you, George, for joining us. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Doing a good job.
Shout
out to them Vikings.
Yes.
Hope everybody's viewing at home. Go Vikings, and I'm going to hand it back over to Mr. Ted Martin.
That'll work. We will be right back second half. I want to say thank you to all of our sponsors. That is One Tennessee, Baskerville Funeral Home, Bradley Owens for Gibson County General Sessions Judge, Centennial Bank, high school class of 93 here at Humboldt, Humboldt Chronicle.
Got some desserts.
My word.
Yeah.
Isn't that something?
I just kept walking, though.
Proud of you.
Had a job to do over here. I won't leave you hanging.
Oh, my. We're having fun. I hope you're enjoying watching back home. And great opening night here of football.
Dr. Ian Byram, Grace Christian Academy's team physician from the Bone and Joint Institute of Tennessee.
All right. So they're giving a shout-out to their trainer.
Bone and Joint TN.
We appreciate those that really care. They really care about these kids. And it has been a great thing for Humboldt to get Mr. Parker. And he traveled with us tonight, rode up on the bus, and we appreciate him coming and doing that. Your Vikings will be getting the ball first. All right? Your Vikings will get the ball first. And to start this second half. Hopefully they were able to make some adjustments here. We'll see what happens. There's a kick. It's another boomer. He wants to return it. What is it? You're going to say touchback?
Think so.
All right. Here we go. So let's get this started. It'll be interesting. Do they keep Kylan Johnson in at quarterback, or is McCurry coming back?
Yeah, they've been doing a little switching out. Like me and you were talking off camera at halftime. I'm sure it's something that they had planned to do. I mean, that's, you know, something you do a lot of times the first game if you haven't quite decided on a quarterback. And a lot of times it comes down to the type of defense you're playing against too, as far as a certain set of plays you want to run with a certain quarterback. So.
And he was out there on the field. It wasn't that he was on the bench. He wasn't upset at him.
Right.
And I think they had moved him to wide receiver, but is that him in at quarterback now? Is that number 3? No. That's still going to be number 9. That is going to be, wait a minute, number 9. No, that's number 6.
Yeah.
He's going to keep it right side. He's got some yardage, and he'll be brought down right about the 26.
On the run for the Vikings, number 6.
27.
I mean, that's what you want to see on first downs, positive plays, you know.
That's right.
You're putting yourself up in good situations.
George Stein.
Yes, sir. All right. So apologize for going silent there on you. I was trying to get that next commercial break. If I don't stay ahead, there's all that dead air time, and that drives me nuts. All right. So, second down and short. Here we go. Takes the snap, going to hand it off, up the middle. That's going to be Mike Jones for the first down as he gets out across the 30 to the 33. Well, wait a minute. Is there a flag?
On the run.
Oh, his helmet came off.
Okay. I was going to say.
Having trouble keeping these helmets on tonight, on both sides.
Man, I don't know what all's up there. It smells like KFC all the way down here.
Yeah, the wind is blowing our way, and it's not helping. Making me hungry.
That's the truth.
They brought us a cooler of drinks, but no food.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Beggars can't be choosers.
That's right. I did see a Chick-fil-A on the way in.
Oh.
But I don't know if they'll be open when we get out. We'll see. All right, Mike Jones still in there. They did say expect to get a good dose of Mike Jones. There they go. Run, and that defense saw Mike Jones coming, and pretty much no gain.
I like what we're doing here to start out the second half. A little ground and pound, run the clock a little bit, give that defense a rest.
Exactly.
You know, you got to establish that run, set up your passing game.
Here's something I need to ask Coach. Wonder what the symbolism is of these chains over here. Have you noticed that?
Well, you see it a lot in college, these turnover chains and things like that, different things, you know, I think it's just for a little morale on the sideline, you know, when you make a big play, interception, fumble, you get to wear the chain.
Well, they said he got 2 yards there, bobbles a snap, going to throw it right side, throws it very smart, throws it at the feet of Jaboris Walker.
Yeah, he didn't have anything there. It was smart just to throw it away.
It brings up third down, though, 3rd and 8. Where I said there was a no gain, that was actually a gain of 2. Our feed signal has gone back up, so we're getting back up there around 45 watching this evening. Thank you so much for joining us, having patience with us. The next 2 games, we're going to have phenomenal internet. We are at home, and so our internet will be very good back home. Here we go, 3rd and 8. Crucial third down play here, Ted.
Yes, it is. I'm going to come out as a positive on your first drive.
That's right. He's back to pass. Throw over the middle. Good pass, but he's short.
Just short.
He's going to be a yard short as he gets out to the 41.
Tell you what, you may go for it here.
I think you do.
I mean, get you a little spark to start the second half.
I don't want to jinx this, but there has been no negative plays on this drive.
Right.
Even when they knew you was running it with Mike Jones, he still got 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I say give it to the big boy and let him do it.
I mean, they could try to draw him off sides, or they could run a play here.
We are now 17-8 with 9:12 remaining in this third quarter. Vikings desperately need a score here just to kind of stay in there, keep the morale of the team up. This is a big play. I'm going to call it. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. Watch this. He's going to roll out. I may be wrong, but he's got some fast wheels. Here he goes. Here he goes. Nope, he's going to throw it. He's got it to his brother Keaton. First down. Makes a man miss. Next one got him from behind at the 40-yard line.
Great play. Good patience by the quarterback there.
And he fell forward to the 39. He's hurt.
Johnson. Number 8, Hubbard Galloway.
It's this extra stuff after the play,
Ted.
Ted.
There's been a little extra curricular activity tonight. They haven't been calling all of it either.
No. And when you let them play like that, it's just –
well, it looks like it may just be a cramp.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
based on what the trainers are out there doing.
Yep.
Let's hope that's all it is.
We're going to keep that video up, but I'm going to take a quick commercial. So we'll stay right there. Thank you for watching Viking football on Viking News on Demand.
Touchdown, Vikings. The Humboldt Chronicle wishes you a great season this year. The words hot off the press is tear the house down. The Humboldt Chronicle is committed to excellence and passionate to bring you the latest local news, published weekly in print and online. Don't forget to get your copy or subscribe today. Every time the Vikings are on the gridiron, read about it in the Humboldt Chronicle. The Humboldt Chronicle, serving the home of the West Tennessee Strawberry Festival since 1886.
You're watching Viking News on Demand with Seth and Colin, powered by Haver Designs and Marketing. Like our page on Facebook, subscribe to our page on YouTube, and tell all your friends about Viking News on Demand.
All right, we're getting ready here to get going. It is cramps. They are working him out over here on the side. You do hate Keaton is out, but that is a first down for your Vikings. Going to be a throw, left side, got it to number 20. 20 makes first man miss, makes second, third man miss, rolls out to his left. He's still on his feet, gets taken out of bounds. That is a great catch by Cortez Dickey.
Completed pass, number 20, Cortez Dickey.
First down, Vikings.
Tackle by number 3, Jake Breland.
Just know you can't go just too far.
Yeah, I'm not going to get too far.
I'm going to scoot that over just a little bit for you.
Sorry, folks, trying to get this camera
There
situated.
we go.
There we go.
All right, 17-8, 8 minutes, 20 seconds remaining and in this third quarter, but it's another set of downs for your Vikings, 1st and 10. All right, now they're going to put a bunch over to that left. I see Cortez Dickey. I see number 3, Jaquari McCurry. I see number 7, Ty Hodge on that right side. They're going to hand it off Mike Jones, the left side. He doesn't have a whole lot, but he is going to get positive yardage there, Ted.
Yardage, yep. Got about 3 or 4 there. He's got to put all those receivers outside, spread out that defense, try to get the right numbers that you're looking for, and find the gap.
They do keep Jaboris Walker to the left a lot of times when they do that. But that right there, you can know Mike Jones is coming. He's going to get a couple yards.
He is. He falls forward. He does not allow them to knock him backwards.
And he keeps his legs moving.
He does.
Here we go. 2nd and 8. Kylan Johnson in at quarterback. Got Mike Jones a couple yards behind him. And they're going to stop the play. It's going to be a false start again on this offensive line, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Flag on the play. False
Oh,
start
man, that's plaguing us this evening. That is the 3rd or 4th false start tonight.
Yep, so that 3-4 yard gain you got there on first down put you behind the sticks.
That hurts your feelings, don't it?
It does. It does. Just got to get that cleaned up. But, you know, that's a lot of what happens in the first game.
It sure is. Yeah, it sure is. Here we go. 2nd and 8 turned into a 3rd and 12. There is a flag in the backfield here. Is that going to be a hold on the Vikings?
I think it might be a false start.
Quarterback keeper.
Already?
Kylan Jones.
Not again.
No. Timeout.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, let's take one with them.
Brought down the backfield by
We'll be right back.
Carter Murphy. There's a flag on the play.
Okay, well, we'll explain that here when we come back. You're watching Viking football on Viking News on Demand.
This time out
Go Vikings!
We would like to take just one moment and thank all of our sponsors for making this game possible. 1 Tennessee, Baskerville Funeral Home, Bradley Owens for Gibson County General Sessions Judge, Centennial Bank, Humboldt High School Class of 93, the Humboldt Chronicle, Lynn Auto Repair, Ralph and Camille Jones, Tyson Foods, and the Viking Booster Club. Be sure to support all of these businesses, and when you see them, thank them for supporting the Vikings on Viking News on Demand.
Viking football on Viking News on Demand. I'm Seth Wilkerson. He's Ted Martin. And we are on 3rd and 13. Here we go. Running it left side, Mike Jones. Goodness gracious. I mean, it's positive yardage.
Carried by number 25, Michael Jones.
But it's not enough.
Brought down by number 3.
You're on their side of the field, Ted. Do you go for it here?
Yeah, I think you could probably tell with that play call, running it on 3rd and long there, that you're gonna go for it on 4th down.
Well, they didn't give him a whole lot, did they? 4th and 15.
They didn't. Kind of would have liked to have maybe seen a pass play there, maybe something to the wide side of the field.
Yeah. Is Keaton back out there?
I can't.
It's number 8.
Tell.
Because they do like to throw to him in those kind of situations. He is back out there.
Yeah, he's lined up. Looks like he's going to be lined up in the backfield.
Uh-oh.
Another timeout.
All right. Well, let's keep it here. And we'll talk, Ted, just a little bit about what's going on here. It's 17-8. We have took a lot of time off the clock. The clock is still running in a timeout.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
We're not in a mercy rule situation here. The clock.
Yeah. I think they just now realized it. I think about probably 10 seconds ran off at least, 10 or 15 seconds.
At least.
Firearm complex. And tell them you are a fan of the GCA.
I don't know what. Maybe they're eating up there. I don't know.
Maybe. They must have gone to the food trucks at halftime.
Left it running and walked off.
Left it running. Yeah. Definitely having some issues with the clock management.
That's right. That's right.
But, yeah, you're right. I mean, we've run, half the quarter off. But, if you want to do that, you want to capitalize with points.
That's right. That's right. You don't want to waste time.
No, you don't.
But this is the best way to keep them from scoring.
It is. It is.
You just need to score.
You do need to score. Yeah, when you're 2 scores down. So
that's right.
You got to get points out of this, and it's pretty clear we're probably not going to be trying any field goals tonight. So you got to get positive yardage if you're going to be going for it here.
All right, we're back. It's 4th and 15. Now we're going to stop it again. What is going on?
I think they called timeout.
Okay.
Funny how the clock didn't run when they called timeout.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? Okay, so let's mention all of our sponsors. 1 Tennessee, Baskerville Funeral Home, Bradley Owens for Gibson County General Sessions Judge, Centennial Bank, High School Class of 93, Humboldt. I need to say Humboldt High School Class of 93. Humboldt Chronicle, Lynn Auto Repair, Ralph and Camille Jones, Tyson Foods, and the Viking Booster Club. It's 8:38. We do have 6 minutes, 25 seconds remaining in this third. It's going to be a late night, Ted, but you don't have that far to drive. How far do you got to go?
Well, today it took me about an hour because I was in rush hour traffic, but it'll probably take me about 35 or 40 minutes to get back to – I live right outside of downtown. So.
Okay, yeah. I got about 2 hours, 20 minutes, I think.
You got a little bit longer drive.
Now, I could stop at my mom and dad's. They live in what called Bon Aqua. You know where that's at?
Yeah.
They live over in Bon Aqua, just the other side of Dixon.
Okay.
This side of Dixon. So I could stop there. It's only about 50 minutes.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I really like sleeping where my family's at.
Yeah,
so
I hear you.
May try to drive on back. Although my wife did tell me she was not staying up. So, look at that quarterback keeper. Man, he's close. He is close but short.
I think he's about 2 or 3
Wait a minute.
yards short.
That guy's zigzagging. Oh, I'd ask him to mark that. Oh, I forgot to sorry, folks at home. I forgot to change it over from the commercial graphics, so they did not see that play. Oh, I'm so sorry. So great run there by Kylan Johnson, just inches short. I mean, that was close.
That was close.
But you took a lot of time off, and they are starting inside their own 15 at about the 13 or 14-yard line.
Defense is good and rested.
That's right. No excuses.
You would have loved to have had some points there.
Here we go. Quarterback back. He's going to throw it deep. Left side, wide open receiver. Makes the catch. Grabs it at the 40. We're leaving those receivers too open.
Yeah, they're getting a little bit too open. I don't know.
Yeah.
Kind of getting beat off the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, we got to start talking to these defensive backs because it's just they're giving them way too much room. Handoff. Big boy. He's got room. He's got it to the 50. And gets hit by number 6, Kylan Johnson. And then is going to get brought down by a host of Vikings. I saw number 2, Malik Wade, in on that play. But not before he gets a first down, Ted, and they're getting big yardage. This one started at their own 14.
Getting it in chunks, which is not a good thing. Got to get a negative yardage play to slow them down here.
Handoff again, number 28, left side. Bruiser ain't going nowhere this time. Nathan Green, the junior, stopped. But he will gain about 2 or 3 yards there. Great tackle there by Walker, but you just need some big stops. Going to throw it now, left side. Oh, Keaton. Man, it was right there in his wheelhouse.
It was. Good defense, though.
Yep.
Slowed him down a little bit there, set him up for 3rd and long.
You know, we talked about our defense being good and rested, but that can also go both ways.
Definitely.
Offense is good and rested, too.
Big play here.
Here we go.
You got to think that they're probably going to go for it on 4th down from this.
I would think so, and especially with the success they've had.
This part of the field, exactly.
This drive's been very good for them. Ice back, throw over the middle. Intercepted by the lineman. He caught it.
Oh, that's
intercepted by number 52.
Good hands
Keyshawn
by the big
Rose.
guy. Good hands by the big guy.
What a play by the defense.
Interception by number 15.
Oh,
number 52. Keyshawn Rose.
Can you put it up for me? Yeah, thank you. All right, so let's keep it right here, Ted. That's what you needed.
That's exactly what you need.
Now you've got decent field position. You're at the 38.
You got decent field position. You've got momentum from the turnover.
Again.
Now it's time to just sustain a drive and punch it in for some points.
Now let me say this, because we're by no means trying to tell the coach how to operate, okay?
No.
But when we start saying, here's what we would do here, it's just our viewpoint, all right? I would give him a dose of Mike Jones. He was having success.
Yeah, that's on that last drive.
He's kind of giving me that Derrick Henry feel. You feed him enough, he's going to break one in a minute.
Yeah, it seems like he's getting stronger as the game goes along.
Here we go. Quarterback keeper. Nope. Throw left side and can't hold on to it. That was intended for number 8, Keaton Johnson from Kylan. Incomplete pass.
A little bit out in front of him, but good throw. Good throw.
Yep.
That'd been a tough catch.
Another helmet comes off. That's number 56. Nakari Williams having to come out. That will bring number 72, Devin Schutz, in on that line. (17-8). 5:21 remaining in the third. They break the huddle. So you have McCurry on the right side. I see number 7, Ty Hodge, on the right side. They're going to keep number 14, Jaboris Walker, and Keaton Johnson on the left. So 2 and 2. And Mike Jones in the backfield. He's going to hand it off to Mike Jones.
They was ready for that one.
Yeah. No gain.
On the run, number 25, Michael Jones.
And see, that's just the importance of getting, positive yardage on 1st down, because it dictates the rest of the series.
I said no gain. Yeah, I said no gain, but they actually gave him a yard according to those sticks over there, Ted. And so now, you got 3rd and 9. You've got to be thinking throw.
You got to, and you also got to keep in mind that probably going to go for it on 4th down unless you get a negative play here. So you got two downs to get 9 yards.
Right.
So that'll go into the play calling.
And your quarterback can run. He's got wheels. If things break down, he could head that way. Uh-oh. He's got people coming. Throw left side, Keaton Johnson. He's open.
Oh.
Can't get to it. No.
Incomplete pass, number 8.
Just barely overthrew him.
Man.
4th and 9.
So it's going to bring up 4th down. You say you think they go for it here? I see some new people coming in. I see Nicholas Bingham coming in for the first time tonight. Maybe I've just been missing that number. I'm thinking this is a punt unit.
Maybe, yeah. I saw a lot of substitutions there.
A little early maybe to go for it on fourth
Yeah,
here?
I think so. You're still, still just 2 scores down. Got plenty of time left, so.
That's right. All right, yeah, they're punting here. They said defense get ready. There it is. Goes over the head. Number 3 is going to have to back up. And there you go.
Not a bad punt.
Not a bad punt at all. Flipping that field.
Flip the field on them.
That's exactly right. We'll be right back, folks. Take a quick commercial break.
Flying ball, 1st and 10 from their own 23-yard line.
Well, I said we would. That computer didn't fire off, so we'll take a quick 15-second commercial. We'll be right back.
The choices are yours. The peace of mind is theirs. Pre-plan your funeral with Baskerville Funeral Home, and everything will be taken care of. Baskerville Funeral Home, directors of distinction. Our family serving your family.
On the line, number 28, Nathan Green. Brought by number 73, David Willett. Game 2 on the play.
All right, so on that play right there, they basically only got a yard or two.
Yeah.
Wasn't a whole lot coming. Let's see what happens here. He's back to pass. They're wanting to throw it. Throw, wide open receiver. And he's being chased. He's going to the house. Score! Man, oh, man. Tell you, Ted, that's what we've been saying. They've been getting beat deep.
Yep.
All night tonight.
Yep.
So new score. Vikings trailing 23-8. There's them fireworks again. 3 minutes.
I was ready for them that time.
3 minutes and 42 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And Vikings trail 23-8. They're about to kick an extra point here. Let's see what happens. Snap. Kick on the way. Money. It's in. 24-8. 3:42 left in the third. Yes, it's changed now.
Okay.
Yeah, I messed up on the play earlier, but I did get it corrected. So it should be back to what's down here.
Gotcha.
That's what they're saying. They're a few seconds behind, but it should be fixed. 24-8 is the score. We've got just a few seconds, minutes actually left in this third quarter. Ted, you got to keep that morale up on this team. What do you tell them here?
Well, you still tell them it's still the third quarter. I mean, what you got to do on offense here is you got to sustain a drive and go down there, but you got to finish the drive.
Yeah.
It's fine to run time off the clock, give your defense a rest, keep their offense off the field, but I mean, if you don't get any points, kind of pointless.
At this point, you don't want to take a lot of time off the clock. You're down 24-8.
It's getting to the point now, down 3 scores late in the third quarter, that you're going to have to start taking some chances.
Here we go. Kickoff. It is deep, but he's going to return it. Gets returned from the 4. He's got it to the 10, 15, now to the 20. Wow. He'll get it out to the 21, maybe the 22. That is a nice return, though, from number 20, Cortez Dickey.
Carter Murphy.
And you don't feel like you have to throw it every play here. You're not to that point yet, but
right.
You got to pick your time to maybe take a shot down the field.
Well, and I think you do need to pick up the pace as far as how much time you spend in the huddle at this point.
Exactly. You want to try to get some points before the end of this quarter, so you're still only down 2 scores going into the fourth.
Definitely. So we have Kylan Johnson. He's got 2 tailbacks. One of those is Keaton. One of those is Mike Jones. He's going to give it to Keaton. Keaton's going to cut it back now, trying to find room. Just no hole to run it.
There's the face mask.
I was going to say the guy's hand.
Yeah.
It was so obvious. He got it to the 25.
Number 8, Keaton Johnson. Brought down by number 77, George Stye. There's a flag on the play.
All right, yeah, face mask on the defense. That ought to be an automatic first down.
Yeah, 15 yards and automatic first down. So
I've missed a couple of calls tonight, so I wanted to make sure he said that before. Look at the haze on the field from those fireworks.
Yeah. Let me get that on camera.
Yeah, that looks awesome. That's
spooky.
It's not Halloween, is it?
No. The weather kind of makes it feel like October, though.
Man, it's nice out here tonight.
15-yard penalty.
Love it.
First and 10 for the Vikings.
All right, so 1st and 10 for the Vikings from the 41 after that defensive face mask. So you think it'll be same play call here?
I think maybe you run it here.
Quarterback keeper,
run.
Kylan Johnson. Just goodness, there's nothing there. He lost yardage.
They're starting to sniff out some of those quarterback keepers.
He's not rolling out like he was. He's staying in that middle.
Yeah, and that could be by design.
Yeah, it could be the play that's being called for sure.
You got to take what the defense gives you. If they clog up that inside, you got to bounce it out.
Yeah. So we lost a couple of yards there. Brings us from the 41 back to the 39 and second and long 12. 2:36 remaining clock rolling here in the third. I think you're going to see pass here. Wait a minute. They're stopping play. What is it? Something with a uniform, probably.
Okay.
Because number 7 is having to come out. Is he hurting? Cramping, probably. That is Ty Hodge. We'll see what happens here.
Yeah, he's limping a little bit.
Quarterback in trouble. Sacked. He lost the football. Good eye there. I'm going to see who that young man is.
Good job getting on top of it.
Number 52, that is Keyshawn Rose.
Quarterback sack on the play, number 77, George Stye.
Man, it's going to bring up a long third down, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't want to do anything foolish here and turn the ball over, so you kind of really got to just take your medicine here.
Yeah.
Still you're probably going to go for it on fourth.
It's 3rd and 22.
Not a lot of plays in the playbook for this.
You got to think if he was only a yard or two short, though, they would go for it surely on 4th down. He's back to pass. He's got him. Keaton, look. Oh, great defensive play. That was beautiful.
By the defense. Yeah.
That was a beautiful play.
Pass intended for number 8, Keenan Johnson.
He had the single coverage over here, so he took a shot,
Yeah. I don't know that I've ever seen a game where so many helmets have been coming off.
I haven't either. Need to tighten up those chin straps.
That'll be Nakari Williams having to come out. Number 72 now will check in. That's Devin Schutz.
Another flag on the play, I see.
Uh-oh. I see McCurry coming out. Number 7, Ty Hodge, coming in. Offsetting penalties. But they're not going to tell you what the penalties are.
Looks like it's offsetting personal foul, so they're going to replay 3rd down.
Some jawing going on.
Probably so.
One thing about it, those refs have took that remote for the clock, and it has not been having issues. 1 minute, 41 seconds.
Yeah, I think they got the problem worked out.
Personal foul penalties.
All right.
4th and 22.
All right. He's back to pass. Uh-oh. He's going to run it. Got away from the first one. If he wouldn't have got caught by that guy in the backfield.
Yeah, I think he had some room there if he would have gotten away from that one guy.
Okay, the guy in front of us, the coach in front of us thought it would have been 3rd down. Did not understand why they lost a down when it was offsetting penalties. But apparently they're going to stick with that and say that it is offsetting and they still lost the 3rd down.
Yeah, it should be 4th down.
Yeah, they're trying.
Because the offsetting penalties were on 3rd down, so that should be
the refs will not even look their direction.
Yeah, unless they said it was after the play.
All right.
I think they're going to talk about it now.
Are they giving him a sideline warning, or what are they doing?
No, I think they're going to talk about it. The refs are going to talk about it, discuss it. But
well, while they discuss it, let's talk about this. I mean, this would be a huge, huge thing because he ran it out. I don't even know how many yards he gained on that run back. I wish I had better internet, or I'd pull it up on my phone and roll it back a little bit. But he gained a good probably 8 or 9 yards.
He did. It would. I mean, it could have. It would have put you probably in a 3rd and 12 still. But I mean,
or 4th and 12.
4th and 12. Sorry.
Yeah.
This time I was brought to you by Star Physical Therapy. Star Physical Therapy is probably
Coach is not liking what he's hearing.
No, he's not.
Sports medicine care this school year.
I mean, the only thing I could think of why it would be where you wouldn't get that down back is if the penalties happened after the play.
Okay.
Because I think it was behind the ball that was downfield, so it could have been offsetting after the play. Dead ball.
All right. Well,
that's the only thing I can assume. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we got to go with that. Minute 30 left in the third. It's 24-8. Quarterback back to pass. He's had wide open receivers. He's going to run it. He's got room. And he's going to get slung hard to the ground. Oh, what a hit. That's going to be number 15.
Number 15, Jaboris Walker.
Jaboris Walker.
Got to make him pay for it.
Wow. Going to hand it off. That's going to be the big boy, left side. He's got room. First down. Oh. Yeah. I wonder who that's going to be on.
I think that's going to be a personal foul on the offense.
Yeah. Number 2, Malik Wade, had his hands in the air.
Yeah, the coaches saw something right away, so I think that one's.
And I don't get that. Why would Grace Christian be chippy at this point? They're winning 24-8.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure their coaches are not going to be too happy about that when they see the film.
Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, it's going to be against Grace Christian. And so positive yardage there on first down. It was a 5-yard run. That's going to be backed up.
Personal foul on the Lions. Repeat first down.
That'll back them up now to, what, 1st and 15? Well, wait a minute. But the yard to gain came back. They're going to say 1st and 10.
1st and 10 for the Lions.
I don't understand that.
I don't get that at all. Back to pass. Rolling to his right. Watch to his right. That's where he likes to throw it. He does. Wide open receiver. There's a flag. A flag's already been thrown in. He gets pushed out of bounds. That will be number 6, Kylan Johnson.
Catch on the play, number 10.
But there was a flag early.
Flag on the play.
Is that going to be defensive holding on one?
Yeah, a lot of times that's going to be on the defense. But unless the receiver pushed off.
Yeah, that could be. Looks like it's going to be against the Vikings, though, I think, the way they're walking. Still waiting on the call, but they are walking like they're going to go farther toward the end zone. The coaching staff is asking.
Face mask on the defense.
Okay.
Penalty on the Vikings. Result of the play is first down for the Lions.
So that's going to move them down inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line. Number 7 hands it off up the middle. He's close, but I don't think he got in.
No, I think he's a couple yards short.
Bring up 2nd down and short. Starting to feel like it's slipping away from us, Ted.
Yeah, I think if they punch one in here, you've definitely backed yourself into a corner going into the 4.
Here we go. Handoff. Did he get stopped?
I think he got in.
Looks like he's in.
Yep,
here goes the fireworks.
Maybe they ran it. Nope, there they go. Thought maybe they ran out.
Yeah. Here it is, new score. So your Vikings now trail 30-8. Second half has not been kind at all to your Vikings tonight.
Touchdown, number 28, Nathan Green.
All right, here comes the extra point. All right, we're waiting on the.
I think there was an offsides on the defense on the extra point.
Oh, my goodness. Well, that's tough. Going to move it even closer. He's not been having any trouble.
No.
Sure don't need the help. That's
he
for
does
sure.
not need any help.
30-8, your score. Oh, my Lord. It still shows second quarter on the scoreboard. Well, on my scoreboard. Here comes the extra point. We got 13 seconds left in the third. Kick is up, and it is good. There you go. New score, 31-8. We will be right back.
Hey, Vikings fans. This is Ted Martin, former Humboldt Vikings quarterback and class of 93 graduate. When me and my fellow classmates want to follow Viking sports, we watch Viking News on Demand. In addition to live streaming of games, there are also plenty of specialty shows that keep us all involved in our alma mater. On behalf of the class of 1993, go Vikings.
All right. Welcome back in. I want to say thank you to all of our sponsors. 1 Tennessee, Baskerville Funeral Home. Bradley Owens, Bradley Owens for Gibson County General Sessions Judge. He is an attorney right now, by the way. Centennial Bank, Humboldt High School class of 93. The Humboldt Chronicle, Lynn Auto Repair, Ralph and Camille Jones, Tyson Foods, and the Viking Booster Club. All right, here we go. Let's get ready. Vikings will get the ball back, trailing 31-8. And there's your kick. Man, that boy can kick. Line drive, caught back at the 2. He's coming out. He's got it to the 10, got it now to the 20. Lowers that shoulder, got out near the 25. Good return. Number 20's got some good hands. Cortez Dickey.
He's running hard on those run backs.
Oh, he sure is. Let's do this. Let's change that back. There we go. Man, oh, man. Coach is going to get me because I'm supposed to load this into huddle, and he's going to get me with those staying up like that. So I'm going to have to make sure.
Well, don't tell him I was the one running the camera.
No.
I'm still trying to get one of those coaches polos.
You're running. You're running the cameras, but you're not running these graphics, and that's oh, my word. Here we go. It's going to be first and 10. They actually gave him out near the 26.
Good run back.
Yeah, it fell forward. We're struggling with the numbers of the people on the field here, looks like. A couple guys run on, then run back off.
Little of that's got to do with fatigue setting in.
Yes. Here we go. Running it. Right side, that's Mike Jones. But he bounced back.
Yeah, cut it up.
Yeah, don't bounce back. That's not going to do anybody any favors right there.
No.
All right. So, this will bring second and long. You can start seeing it now, and these players are getting tired.
Yeah, they're getting tired. Even though it's not too bad out here, we're not on the field. It's still some humidity in the air. So
yeah.
It's the first game.
That's right.
Game speed is a lot different than practice speed.
Ain't that the truth?
So you get tired a lot faster.
Nice little crowd out here tonight. I like how they sit up on that behind the
good crowd.
Okay, that's going to be a timeout. Let's take one with them. We'll be right back, folks.
Hey, Gibson County. Football is back and times are getting back to normal. This is Bradley Owens. During the recent pandemic, we've worked together, sacrificed for each other, and prayed for better days. So let's again enjoy one of our favorite pastimes and reflect on how blessed we are to live in Tennessee and Gibson County. Friday Night Football is back.
Paid for by Bradley Owens for Gibson County General Sessions Judge Steve Heyman, Treasurer.
The choices are yours. The peace of mind is theirs. Pre-plan your funeral with Baskerville Funeral Home, and everything will be taken care of. Baskerville Funeral Home, directors of distinction. Our family serving your family.
Welcome back in. We are in the fourth quarter. We are starting the fourth quarter here as we trail 31-8. And folks, well, let me change that on your scoreboard too, so we can make sure and show that for you. We are in the fourth quarter. So we swap sides of the field as you change the quarter there, and we've been on the air now, Ted, for 2.5 hours almost.
That's a long game. Of course, we've had a lot of penalties.
We have. Going to hand that ball off, and now the run game just isn't working. And as I said, give him a heaping helping of Mike Jones.
I think we've got a cramp out there.
Yeah, there he goes.
56.
That's going to be Nakari Williams. Yeah, I got another cramp. 31-8 your score. Some of that slowing down the game too.
Yeah, we've had some injuries.
So hopefully, but thankfully nothing major.
No.
You know, it's been some things we've been able to work through. While they work on this injury here, let's go on over here and let's take a look at all these sponsors one more time. Viking Booster Club, man, where would we be without them? Chance Baskerville and our friends over there. We wouldn't be here without them, I'll tell you that. Also, congratulations. We actually got on Lynn Auto Repair this time. And also, Mr. Ralph and Miss Camille Jones, no strangers to the city of Humboldt. Been running the Jones family companies for a long time. Tyson Foods, not really new to town. They've been in town a while, but they have just opened up their big production part of the plant. Glad to have them on as well. Humboldt High School class of 93. And remembering Mr. Keenan Lucky today, as he has passed away last night with COVID. Centennial Bank, Miss Laurie Campbell and company over there. Appreciate them. Also, Mr. Bradley Owens for Gibson County General Sessions Judge. And I'll tell you what, you won't listen to football in West Tennessee without hearing Bradley Owens' name. I mean, he sponsors all of them.
He does. He does.
Got one Tennessee and also Baskerville Funeral Home. Let's swap back out here to our camera. I think they're moving him off the field. Here we go again. Add 15 seconds to the clock.
I mean, they're giving us some extra time. We just need to do something with it. Take advantage of it.
Is it bad? I'm thinking the restaurants are closing. Is that what?
Yeah, I mean, at this point in the game, you know, when you're down this much, you know, one thing you don't want to do is get sloppy.
Yeah.
You know, you want to stick to your fundamentals of what you've been working on for the past month, and
that's right.
Those 2 days out in the heat. You know,
yeah.
It's the first game of the season. It's not a district game, region game.
That's right.
So just try to finish strong.
3rd and 11. Here we go. Throwing it middle of the field, intercepted by number 55. And here we go. That is Connor Armstrong marching it all the way to the house. Give him 6. Afraid the wheels have fell off this wagon here. You know.
Yeah, he was staring down that receiver a little bit, and that linebacker just dropped back, and he may not have seen him.
Man, oh man. (37-8). Here comes the extra point. He's not missed a one tonight.
Interception, right over 55.
I hope you just jinxed him.
Touchdown.
It's going to be number 3, Jake Breland. There it is. It's up. He got it.
He must be on the soccer team.
He must be. Soccer field isn't far from us. Did you see it walking in?
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. Kind of dark over there now, but
yeah.
Tell you. 38-8. 11:24 left in this ball game. Woo! You run out of stuff to say this time.
Yeah, it's getting to that time.
Starting to run out of time.
Tough.
I tell you, running out of things to say at this point in the game. But 38-8, I will say, yes, it is the first game of the season, and you're coming up here, you're playing a Christian school where they can really, for the lack of better terms, they can recruit.
Mm-hmm.
So you can come up with some of the best in this area. But their school size is the same size as us. I feel like, and I may be wrong, and I probably am, but I feel like in this second half, we just kind of got away from what worked in the first half.
Yeah, it feels like, some of the play calling changed a little bit, but you got to work on the stuff that you've been working on leading up to the game.
Sure.
But you got to give credit to the other team. They've been getting prepared as well.
And you may have made some adjustments that just didn't work in the second half that you thought would,
Yeah, and the penalties have really been a killer. It's just put us in bad situations.
Yes. Definitely. All right. Working on our alignment here, we've got number 20, who has returned all of our kicks tonight. I'm sorry, not number 20. Number 20 is Cortez Dickey. He is the deep guy to receive this. He's the one that's been returning them all. Kick is back. Here he comes. He comes out of the end zone on this one, Ted. Good grief. But he's making a miss, and he gets out across the 20 every time.
Yeah, I think we've got something there with him.
If we ever play a team that really can't kick, and they don't put it back there deep.
Yeah, he's going to put us have some good field position.
Definitely. So good return there by Cortez Dickey. That will get us out across the 20. Looks like at maybe the 21, 22.
Yep. Just got to keep running your offense here.
Yep. All right. They are huddling up in the second half. I didn't notice as much of that in the first half. Did I just miss it, or is that something maybe we changed?
Just out of dead balls, they've been huddling some.
Yeah.
Clock's running. They've been doing hurry up.
Even with the interception, Kylan has stayed in at quarterback. Now they're going to hand it off. Mike Jones got into the middle of the field. Wow. Pulled down from behind.
He's had a good game.
He has. Got it out to the 38. I never will forget that 50-yarder he had in that first quarter.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Result of play, first down for the Vikings.
He's got to be, I'm assuming, well over 100 yards by now.
Oh, yeah, I would think so. Yeah. Mike Jones is 5'9", 195 pounds. I would have thought he would have weighed a little bit more than that. He's really carrying himself well. All right, so they're going to put number 14. That is Jaboris Walker. He's out here with McCurry on my side of the field, close side of the camera. Here they go. Bad snap. Going to hand it off to Jones. Jones going to bounce it out right side. Got it to the 50. Jones now steps out at the 47-yard line. Right here in front of us. Great run by Mike Jones. They're playing soft on us right now. They're backing up deep, wanting us to throw it.
Yeah, just got to take what the defense gives you here.
38-8 your score. 10:22 remaining in this game. Clock is running. Now they're going to swap it up. They're bringing Ty Hodge, and I can't see who that other one is. It's going to be number 4. Oh, Mike Jones again.
Good move.
Man, look at that way he's doing the footwork. Just going to keep driving. He's going to get down to the 36.
Number 25, Michael Jones.
He did fall forwards, but it was after they blew the whistle. So they're going to mark it back at the 36-yard line. Another good carry by Mike Jones on first down, getting another set of chains.
And this is what you want to see, in a situation where you're down by a few scores in the fourth quarter. You want to see your team still playing hard.
That's right.
And 25 is definitely playing hard.
Man. I would say he's probably nearing 150 yards at this point.
Gotta be.
All right. Kylan Johnson. He's back. Bad snap. Kylan's going to keep it this time. Rolls to his left, rolls to his right, makes one man miss. He's going to keep going. Whoa! What in the world? Epperson did a block. Whoa, 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 whoa. Epperson's mad.
I think they're probably going to consider that a blindside block. That's why they threw the flag.
There's a flag on the flag.
It's a big boy.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. He'll get a little bit of coaching over here now. That was a hit, and it was right in front of us.
Yeah.
I want to go back and watch that one.
You have to appreciate the effort, but you know they're definitely going to call that.
Woo! What would you do? Like, how would you keep that from being a penalty, Ted? What would you do different?
Well, a lot of times now, I mean, you see it at every level now. You know, just more about player safety with that blindside block, defenseless player, however you want to word it. But
so if he extends his arms more,
yeah, I mean, you really just instead of lunging at the player, I mean, you really have to just kind of basically you shield.
Man. He's just not accurate throwing. That's what's killing us.
Yeah, he's not been able to get his feet set. You know, he's having to scramble quite a bit, and you know
his accuracy tonight.
If you're not able to set your feet, it's gonna hurt your accuracy.
My thing tonight is, Ted, that play is there.
That play has been there. Definitely the receivers are beating the DBs, but you know, quarterback just hadn't been able to set his feet, get a good throw off.
We're down
come close a couple times.
Yeah, it has. 8 minutes, 53 seconds remaining. It's now 2nd and 29. Woo! I think Epperson's back out there. Uh-oh. Quarterback's in trouble. Going to roll it now to his left. Throws it. Got it to Keaton. He's got it to the 40. He's got it inside. 35, 30. He's got a first down. He's awful close if he ain't got it. He is down to the 25.
Got it by a yard.
Wow.
I mean, that's what, like I said, you know, that's what you want to see is effort, maximum effort.
Kylan dumps it off to Keaton a lot like that. You'll see that, Ted. He did it last year a little bit. Keaton will stick around that offensive line if he sees that quarterback in trouble just to give him that option.
Yeah, and that spread offense you run, I mean, that's you gotta have that outlet.
First down, Vikings. Here we go. Throw, left side, Keaton Johnson. Keaton threw the guy to the ground, and then the guy tackled him from the ground. Okay. Epperson is still jawing, and that ref pulled him off. He's going to have to be careful. He's going to get ejected from this game.
That's what you don't want to see, you know, at this point in the game. I mean, it's easy to get frustrated when you're down like this late in the game, but, you know, you got to be smart.
And that ref, he's eyeing him too. He's ready to throw him out.
That's the thing is he's got eyeballs on him now after that penalty earlier.
There's a lot of referees in this game. I've never seen so many. Here we go, Kylan throwing it deep, left side. It's there, touchdown.
Great play.
I don't see any flags.
No flags. And you see there he had protection, had time to set his feet, make an accurate throw.
That was a good throw. Yeah.
It makes a huge difference. I got to assume they're going to go for 2 here.
Yeah, I think so. We are now with 7:29 left in the game. Score is now 38-14. I mean, they're going to go for 2 here. I mean, all right. Waiting on them to do the play. Handoff. He got in.
He's in.
And it was really easy. 38-16. Ted, we still got 7:29 left in this game.
We do.
So let's see what happens here. We'll take a quick break, folks. We will be right back. You're watching Viking football on Viking News on Demand.
We would like to take just one moment and thank all of our sponsors for making this game possible. 1 Tennessee, Baskerville Funeral Home, Bradley Owens for Gibson County General Sessions Judge, Centennial Bank, Humboldt High School Class of 93, The Humboldt Chronicle, Lynn Auto Repair, Ralph and Camille Jones, Tyson Foods, and the Viking Booster Club. Be sure to support all of these businesses, and when you see them, thank them for supporting the Vikings on Viking News on Demand.
Welcome back in, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful Friday night. Your Vikings now trail 38-16. 7:25 remaining in this ball game. Now, let's see. This is the young man that's kind of let this game get into his feelings a little bit. He's doing the kickoffs. Let's see what he can do here.
And he's put some of that anger into the kickoff here. And
yeah, get it on down there.
Hit one of those food trucks back there.
That's right. Look at that one. It's up, but it's going to be returned from the 21. 25, got it to the 30. Good blocking. And what a hit.
Good hit.
That's going to be number 20. Cortez Dickey.
On the return, number 5.
Good hit. Good coverage.
Number 20, Cortez Dickey.
He's gotten a little bit taller since last year.
Yeah?
Yeah. I can remember him from last season. He is a senior this year. All right, here we go. Be interested to see what they do here. They got Jackson Height in at quarterback. He's back, going to hand it off to number 28, who's getting caught in the backfield and gets brought down. Great tackle by number 79. That is Seantez Epperson.
28, Nathan Green, brought down by number 79, Seantez Epperson. Result of play is gain of 1, 2nd and 9.
Good play there. Now he's coming off.
He's played a lot of plays tonight.
He sure has. What an effort. In at quarterback is Kyle Davidson now. I said Jackson Height, but it's Kyle Davidson now. Giving the sophomore a little bit of time. Rolling out to his right. He throws a deep ball. He's wide open. Ooh. I can't
Fumbled
see.
It.
I can't see with all the fall.
Yeah. Thought he fumbled the ball. I think he either got it back or he might have been down before he fumbled it. Sorry.
Completed pass number 10, Maddox Lambert. Resultant play is a first down.
Okay, so they're going to say first down.
Yeah, he just got behind the defense there. Happened a few times tonight, unfortunately.
Yeah. Man, it just got hazy quick, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
We're down to 6:12 remaining in this one, 38-16. But just like that, Grace Christian flips that field with a long pass. Here we go. Davidson's going to hand it off. That's going to be number 28 again. That's Nathan Green. And he just keeps on moving. Doesn't get the first down. He's about a yard short.
Had him in the backfield, and he just got loose.
Lions run by number 28, Nathan Green. Brought down by number 8, Keaton Johnson.
Is it 2 down?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Oh, my. Well, let's take a break. We'll take one quick here, and we'll let them tend to him on the field. Folks, you're watching Viking football on Viking News on Demand. We'll be right back.
Our world is changing every day in ways that no one would have imagined just a short time ago. But we won't forget. We won't forget our loved ones, our values, or the way we do business. With caring, with attention to detail, and with new ways to celebrate and honor your memories.
Hi, I'm Chester of Baskerville Funeral Home. We really do love the families we serve in West Tennessee, and it's an honor and privilege to take care of your loved ones. At Baskerville Funeral Home, we're committed to caring and sincere service.
I am Chancellor Baskerville. My family family is here for your family in times of need. Folks, yesterday is gone, today is almost over, and tomorrow isn't promised. So when your family and friends take their last breath, the world stops for you. We are available 24 hours a day. We use the latest technology along with good old-fashioned family values, common sense, and compassion. Chester, Donald, or myself are here for you and your family in your time of need. We are Baskerville Funeral Home, Directors of Distinction.
Touchdown Vikings! The Humboldt Chronicle wishes you a great season this year. The words hot off the press is tear the house down. The Humboldt Chronicle is committed to excellence and passionate to bring you the latest local news, published weekly in print and online. Don't forget to get your copy or subscribe today. Every time the Vikings are on the gridiron, read about it in the Humboldt Chronicle. The Humboldt Chronicle, serving the home of the West Tennessee Strawberry Festival since 1886.
Hey Vikings fans, this is Ted Martin, former Humboldt Vikings quarterback and class of 93 graduate. When me and my fellow classmates want to follow Viking sports, we watch Viking News on Demand. In addition to live streaming of games, there are also plenty of specialty shows that keep us all involved in our alma mater. On behalf of the class of 1993, go Vikings!
You're listening to Viking News on Demand.
Kind of starts feeling like Super Mario Brothers, don't it?
I was having flashbacks.
Oh, my. Well, they're going to help Devin Schutz off. I don't know that this one right here is really cramps. I don't think it is.
May got rolled up on.
Yeah. It also looks like number 21, he's okay. He's off the field. That's Jalen Dickey. Maybe kind of.
Yeah, I think they may run into each other, hit knees.
Yeah. All right. Well, going to get it going again. It's 2nd and 3. Clock now rolling again. So, turned the wrong thing down. There we go. Here we go. 2nd and 3. Handoff. Number 28. Boy, look at him powering through there now.
Yeah.
It's just a tired defense.
It is.
On the run, number 28, Nathan Green.
That's going to be a first down for Grace Christian.
Yeah, I'd expect to see a big dose of him the rest of the game.
Yeah. And at what point, I mean, you don't want to give up, but at what point, Ted, do you think we don't need anybody else hurt?
Yeah, I mean, I think you're at that point now, but, I mean, your numbers are so low.
Yeah.
You got to have, you still want to have your best players out there. I mean, you may try to start sprinkling some of the younger players in there here toward the end of the game. But, yeah, you definitely don't, rolling into home opener next week, you definitely don't want to risk any more injuries.
And how do you how does that affect your play calling, I guess, is kind of what I'm trying to get at.
A lot of it will depend on the personnel. If you're trying to take some of your starters out to keep them from getting injured, it could affect your play calling.
Touchdown, Grace Christian. Yeah, I think it does affect your play calling.
And it gets to a point, like you said, not that you're going to give up, but, I mean, you just got to be smart about it.
Yeah.
You don't want to put your quarterback in bad situations where he's dropping back to pass every play, and the other team knows that too. And so they're going to be coming after him with more numbers and more rushers than you have blockers, and that's where you get people hurt.
That's right.
So,
well, and I guess I was thinking, run play versus pass play, which is more injury prone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know the answer to that.
Yeah. Obviously you never want to be in the situation where you have to make those decisions, but
right.
When you are in that situation, you just got to be smart about it.
Yes, sir.
And you got to know the coaches got to know their personnel, and they do, obviously. So they're going to be smart about it, not put the players in a bad position or a position to get injured.
Exactly. Still a young season.
It is.
Very young season. Well, there you go. New score, 45-16. 4:33 remaining in this ball game. We'll mention all of our sponsors here. We've got One Tennessee, the Viking Booster Club, the Baskerville Funeral Home, Tyson Foods, Lynn Auto Repair, Centennial Bank, Bradley Owens for Gibson County General Sessions Judge, Humboldt High School Class of 93, Ralph and Camille Jones, the Humboldt Chronicle. Appreciate all of our sponsors tonight. And your Vikings are getting ready to receive kickoff. And you can expect they've got, well, number 21 is back out there, and they're actually going, no, I'm sorry, that's number 20. Number 20 is back out there. That's Cortez Dickey. I don't think 21's coming back in this game. He is running in place over here, though. That's a good sign.
Yeah, he's working with the trainer, but, yeah, I think he's probably done for tonight. No need to risk it.
They got to hurry and get Keaton out there. Keaton was not on the field. Again, at this point, everybody's just so tired.
Right.
There's a kick. It's a boomer. Let it go out of bounds. Oh, man. All right. Here we go. He's cutting it back up to the middle of the field. Man, making men miss. He's still just running hard, Ted. He got out there near the 30.
Yeah, that's what you want to see.
Love the effort that I'm seeing tonight. Talking about somebody else that's out probably the rest of this game, I would say Devin Schutz is questionable to return at this point.
Yeah.
They're still working with that ankle. He's laying on the table.
Yeah, I think maybe he got rolled up on. And that hurts.
Yes, it does. Hopefully, something like that is easy to come back from, though.
It is. Just got to ice it, stay off of it, rest it. Maybe cut back on his reps in practice. He'll be ready next week.
And just from watching him play, missing a few reps ain't going to hurt him any.
No.
No. He's not those players.
He's a player.
That's right. Here we go. They got Mike Jones in the backfield. They're going to pass. Throwing deep. Left side. It's too far. No, he caught it. What a catch.
Great catch.
That was number 14, Jaboris Walker.
Completed pass number 14, Jaboris Walker.
That was a beautiful throw. I thought it was going to be too far.
Throw. And you see, like we talked about, what a huge difference it makes when the quarterback has the opportunity to set his feet, set his shoulders, and make an accurate throw.
Yeah.
That all goes together.
45-16. We're under 4 minutes now left in this ball game. We are nearing the 3-hour mark. Here we go. Johnson back. Handoff. They saw it immediately.
Yep.
Did a good job of holding on to the ball.
Yeah.
But Jones is feeling it now. You can see he's getting up slow.
He's getting tired. He's been the workhorse tonight, though, so.
You are seeing some younger offensive linemen in now, too?
Yeah. Kind of figured that would be the case later in the game we got. Plus, you got one injury already. You don't want to get another one.
Yep. Good call. Low snap. I think our center has even changed. Throwing to the middle of the field. Caught. Touchdown. Well.
Tell you what, he's having a good game. Heck of a game.
Another score. 45-22.
Number 8, Keaton Johnson.
And, to look at that score, you would think, where's the defense been? But it's been a good defensive game.
It has. There's been some big plays in special teams and on defense that have shifted the field position a little bit.
Yeah. All right, they're lining up. I think it's going to be a handoff to Mike Jones. Here it is, handoff. That was actually number 15.
He's in.
That was number 15. That was not Mike Jones. I don't have a number 15 on my roster. Oh, that's Isaiah Agnew.
By the Vikings, 2-point conversion is good.
So he got it. So now it's 45-24 with 2:59 remaining. I'm sorry, 2:54 remaining.
First of all, first down sponsor.
Great job. I just have to say this to this coaching staff tonight, that this team is still standing around cheering each other on. Even though they're tired, heads are up. I mean, you can tell they're wore out. It's going to be a long ride home, but at least you got a comfy bus to ride in tonight.
Yep, they've kept the sideline engaged, and that's what you want to see.
Appreciate all of our sponsors tonight. We've had them on the screen there. Appreciate all of them. We also, in just a moment, I'm going to remind you again about the webinar that's taking place. And that is going to be here coming up this next week. I think it's on Tuesday.
Sorry.
Some kind of bug done landed on somebody.
Grasshopper.
That was awesome.
It may have been for you. It wasn't for the rest of us. It came out of nowhere.
I was in the corner. Was able to watch that one.
That might be the biggest grasshopper I've ever seen.
I think you slung it on the lady, didn't you?
I didn't mean to. I just tried to get it off of him.
Oh, man.
It dive bombed me.
Man, we needed one of those GoPros on that one.
Oh, man.
Oh, that would have been great.
I'm awake now.
All right, Epperson's ready to kick. Here's the kick. Oh, that's probably his best kick of the night.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to fight over who gets it. Here we go. Coming up. Just bring him down. Got him to the 35, and he's down.
On the run back, number 15, Carter Murphy. Brought down by number 9, Terrence Taylor.
So Terrence Taylor Jr. in on the play again for the tackle. Thank you, all the fans joining us. We've had a consistent, probably right at around 50 folks watching consistently tonight. That's up from last year. And
they came to watch the camera work.
That's it, man. That's it. Telling you. Oh, what a tackle. Number 53, Adrian Mendoza, laid a hit on
Yeah,
him.
he did. He almost took that handoff.
Wow. Now down to 2:18 left in this one, 48-24. I'm sorry, 45-24. Moving quickly toward the final whistle. They're not in any hurry. Just going to.
Now they're going to run the clock. And
there's another handoff. He just don't have anywhere to go.
Now. And, I mean, we know they're going to run the ball, so they're just trying to run the clock out.
That's right.
So probably not going to see a lot of positive yardage
On the run, number 24,
plays
Paul Highlander.
here.
Brought down by number 73, David Willis.
I think even 3rd and long, I'd be shocked if they threw it.
Yeah.
They don't want to get anybody else injured either. So.
That's right. No, that's right. Been a good night.
Mm-hmm.
Good night of football here. Beautiful weather out here, and couldn't ask for better weather.
Nope.
I was nervous coming up now. When I drove through that rainstorm, I thought, oh,
yeah, it rained
boy.
on me a little bit coming from downtown Nashville down this way.
Well, are you planning to go to any Titans games this year?
I actually have a friend of mine had he's got 4 season tickets, and I bought one from him.
There we go.
So I'm gonna miss the preseason game and the first game against the Cardinals, but
okay.
I'll be at all the rest of them. Plan to be at all the rest of them. So
good team this year.
I mean,
seemed like the defense maybe a little better.
They made some moves in the off season to bolster that defense a little bit. They went pretty defense heavy in the draft.
Yes.
Of course, signing Julio Jones doesn't hurt either.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
So I'm excited to see. I mean, I
wonder what that'll do for Henry. I wonder what that will do for Henry because it will take away a few of the runs. But
I mean, you got to think if they're gonna load the box on Henry, that means they're gonna leave Julio and A.J. Brown one-on-one.
That's right.
And I'll take that all day long.
That's exactly right.
And then if they go out to try to double team either one of those, it's going to leave one less guy in the box, and then you're going to run it. So
when they signed Tannehill, I really wasn't that excited, to be honest with you. But he has proved me wrong.
He has. I mean, sometimes you just got to get in the right situation.
That's right.
And I think that's what's happened with him.
All right, here we go. Handoff. Nothing doing. That's going to stop him. Ooh, careful, guys.
Yeah, I think they got a lot of younger players in there now, too, looks like.
Yeah. That was a great tackle by number 50, Deion Manley.
Brought down by number 50, Deion Manley. Result of the play is 4th down.
We're now at 59 seconds left. Is that another timeout?
I think, I think Humboldt may have called timeout.
I think they did. So, yeah, going back to the Titans, I'm excited about that season.
Great home schedule. You know,
yes.
You got, I think it's in mid-October. You got back-to-back. You got Buffalo on a Monday night, and then 6 days later you got the Chiefs coming in.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 2 tough ones back-to-back there. But I think, it seems like that we probably do have the best team in the division. It seems like all the other teams of our division have got their problems. You got the Deshaun Watson issue down in Houston. You got a rookie quarterback, brand new rookie coach in Jacksonville, and then, Indianapolis. It's
injury.
Just not, injury plague. So, I would feel like that most people would think that the Titans are definitely the pick in the AFC South.
Hope that injury bug stays out of Nashville.
Exactly.
That's for sure.
Exactly.
Man, oh, man.
Yep.
And I hope it – go ahead. No, you're good.
No, they haven't been – you noticed in the first preseason game of the Titans, a lot of the starters didn't play, and I don't think a lot of them are going to play tomorrow night down in Tampa. So I think you may see some of them play the last preseason game, which the home game against the Bears. But, I think there'll still be some of them you don't see that game either.
Yep. That ball just bounced off number 9.
Yeah.
Terrence Taylor Jr. I can't believe that. And, oh, man. Bounced off of him, and it's going to stay Grace Christian's ball. They fell on it.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to try to let it go, but it just took a weird bounce.
Well, that's just kind of how it's went all night here.
Yeah,
49.
we've had a lot of bad bounces.
49 seconds left, 45-24. It's going to be a new set of downs for 1st and 10. Now they're going to start taking victory formations.
Yeah, it's going to take one more knee.
Yep. Zoom in there on Coach there. He's calling players in, and he's going to talk to his backups. This is where we really want to highlight Coach is really, really trying his hard to turn this program around. And we saw some victories there at the end of the year last year. I see some good things tonight. But he's done a great job getting him ready for this first game and put a lot of points on the board tonight. 24 points after you've rode in 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Yeah,
that can be a challenge. What's the farthest you traveled, do you think, when you were quarterback?
I think the furthest we went is we came up to Springfield for a playoff game my senior year, which is north of Nashville.
Yeah.
So, I think that was the farthest we ever had to travel.
Something you will notice here, folks, is the rules have changed with TSSAA. We can now meet at midfield. Last year, there was no handshaking, which I thought was kind of silly anyways. You're out there tackling each other.
For 3 hours? Well,
and then you had to stand on the sideline and wave.
Yeah, exactly.
It felt so ignorant.
It makes no sense.
So I just wanted to see great sportsmanship, both sides here now. End of the game, everybody's shaking hands. Coaching staff has already spoke to them. Just a great job here, and kudos to Mr. Yarbrough, our athletic director. And I want to say thank you, Ted, for coming over tonight, man. This has been great.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me. Had a great time. I don't know about my camera skills.
Oh, you're good.
I tried.
No, you're good. Oh, my. Well, if I could just keep the graphic off the screen when play was going on, that would be wonderful. Man, I'll tell you what, we've had a great time tonight. I will give a shout-out one more time to our sponsors before we wrap this up this evening. The Viking Booster Club, Tyson Foods, Ralph and Camille Jones, 1 Tennessee, Baskerville Funeral Home, Lynn Auto Repair, Bradley Owens for Gibson County General Sessions Judge, the Humboldt Chronicle, Humboldt High School class of 93, and Centennial Bank. All right, well, you see them all meeting together. Look at this. Now, you don't see this very often. That is phenomenal. All of them are meeting together, and they're having a little powwow at midfield.
Yep.
I like it.
Love to see it.
I do, too. You know what? Let me take this off the screen so you can see what's going on here. Behind that graphic, now you can see it. Big powwow out there, and just great sportsmanship tonight. Thank you, folks, for tuning in this evening. We've had a blast bringing this game to you. I hope you've enjoyed watching. Give us some feedback on the video tonight. Obviously, constructive criticism we know is coming. We're not professionals at this. We're volunteering our time as well, but it's a lot of fun to be able to bring this to you. And I appreciate all of those who have hung with us throughout the evening tonight. Our internet has been better. I will say that. It has been better tonight. May not have been great, but it has been better. And we're working on that. The next 2 games will be great because we're at home. So we got great internet at home. So for Mr. Ted Martin, if I've called you Ted Jones tonight, probably 2 or 3 times. Probably.
A couple times, but that's okay.
Yeah. Mr. Ted Martin. Oh, my. Ted Jones is a very familiar farmer in our area. Yeah, he's got a couple shout-outs tonight. He ain't even here. Anyway, Mr. Ted Martin, thank you so much for being here. I'm Seth Wilkerson for Viking News on Demand. Thanks, folks, for watching. Have a great evening. Join us Monday night for the Monday OT, by the way, 7 o'clock.